I got a battle. Somebody like Gandhi.
You got the piece? Nigga, I got the piece.
It gotta be like somebody like that's like.
Why
super,
Gandhi?
He's super nice. Nigga
like,
super nice.
You just want to see, yo, I think Cass want to see if he could get under Gandhi's skin. Like, you see what he be doing in these face-offs. Like, can he make Gandhi act up?
That's crazy.
Can he make Gandhi go get the bag?
Both got it. Both got it. Now you see how you said you can take one bar and make it into a whole thing?
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
He's super nice. Then you can't get mad. So if I'm in a face-off with Gandhi and I get under his skin and I get him emotional like Hitman, imagine if I get Gandhi acting like Hitman.
Yo, this nigga the best, son. This nigga the best, bro.
This nigga crazy.
This nigga's the GOAT, my nigga.
This Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas.
What was the original word though?
76.
No.
76.
Oh, 76, yeah. Oh, some niggas got styles but can never be kissed.
Right.
Petty as shit.
Petty as shit.
Some niggas got.
Plenty of chicks.
I know you got a mixtape.
See, he just did it. 76, plenty of chicks. That's one right there.
That's one. What
Yo,
are
you just
y'all
did it.
counting?
There you
Nah, you just did the can't
It
rhyme.
don't rhyme, but you make it rhyme.
76, plenty of chicks that
Yeah,
don't rhyme.
Plenty of
that's
chicks
That's
and
it.
76.
That's a good one. I was trying to think of one.
76, plenty
76.
of chicks.
Plenty of chicks. That's a good one. Thank you.
Plenty through it all. Chevy or flip 76.
Yeah.
So look, so 70 and plenty don't rhyme.
At all. At all.
It's the way you say it though.
At all.
But yeah, that's
It's the way
Nah.
you
Mention
say
the
it.
syllables.
Yeah, that's what battle rappers do. It's just the space.
No, we were saying like
and they make they
when you
seem like you
rhyme-
saying it like it rhyme, but it don't rhyme.
But if
And
you,
they do
if
that
you
a
say
lot.
It, if you say,
All right, so,
They do
so
that
the
a
middle
lot.
syllable is what carries it over.
Nah, every
76,
syllable got a
plenty
rhyme.
of fish.
So if you
Seven,
rhyme, if
four,
you
and
rhyme
four.
like yo, if you say
That's
I
what
got
Evan
76,
did.
I got plenty of chicks, right? The only thing that rhyme out of that is 6 and chicks. That's one syllable. But it's supposed to sound like 76. So if you rhyme 7 or 76, it's gonna be 3 or 4 syllables that you piecing up. If you rhyme the whole thing, like never been kissed, it's 4 syllables. 76.
Plenty
confetti
of
and,
chicks. How does
confetti
that not
and
work?
shit, spaghetti and fish, like
Look,
all that.
you're counting. It's 4 syllables.
It's 4 syllables.
You matching the syllables.
But when you say plenty of chicks and 76, now it's just rhyming the 6 and the chicks, which is 1 syllable at the end. But the plenty and the 70 don't rhyme with nothing.
Plenty and 70.
Nah,
you saying it should rhyme.
it has to. In 2021,
But you get away
it has
with it.
to.
yeah, clearly.
Like this what I'm saying. 2021, it has to rhyme. Like the thing that goes before the 1 syllable has to rhyme. It's like
You recording this?
it's automatic. There's no sacrificing that.
But let
If
me ask
you
you
do
this,
that,
though.
it's
Send me a flip.
you lose so many points.
But how come niggas
send me a
be acting like they don't like Eminem and he's technical at matching that up and niggas be like, I don't care, it was corny.
Real shit.
He not always technical all the time. Like, not all the time. He be piecing up syllables,
mix.
but sometimes he don't. Sometimes he round one syllable.
76, clearly.
He be going off.
Pedigree
Like,
mix,
I
plenty
sit
of
back
shit.
with this pack. I sit back with this pack.
But it does
And
go.
sit back
But it
with
goes.
this pack of this bag of this weed. This shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth. And since birth, I've been cursed to just girt and berserk. That's one syllable.
The cadence
But it's
is
so
crazy. The cadence
often.
is what carries.
It just y'all think he piecing up all these syllables. He do round more syllables than other raps, but a lot of times he just don't even be piecing up. It's just a lot of rhymes, and you think that he like
The
killing
illusion.
it.
But you don't
Or,
hold
hi
cadence up
kids,
there.
do you like violence? Do you want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids? Follow after me and do exactly like I did? Get fucked up. Words to my life is like that's the full life is. That's the piece up. It's a 2-syllable piece up. My brain is dead weight, but I had to get my head straight. But didn't know which one of the Spice Girls I wanted to impregnate. That's the piece up. 2 syllables. And Eminem said, "Slady, you're a bass head. Then why is your face red, man? You wasted." It's a 2-syllable piece up.
Right.
Well, since age 12, I ran around like a cage elf, and then it's age elf, and then.
But
Like,
it's
I know
about how frequent it is.
I know the science of this shit is a 2-syllable piece up. That's the best Eminem right there. Like when he rap like that, that's when I really like him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Hold on.
a lot of people don't even understand
trying to figure out
the way that you're supposed
how
to
to
rhyme
work
and
the
piece it
camera.
up. They don't really got a lot of examples, so you just think like, you know what I'm saying, this nigga lyrical, this nigga like.
But how you feel about
You
niggas
gotta
with-
really
with
break the science
cadence,
down the
though?
proper way, like not just rappers, fans too. Everybody know. Like, yo, I don't gotta know. I know this is this 1 syllable. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is this. This is round. Like, and once people could do that, rappers gonna have to step it up, and fans gonna demand more because they gonna understand better.
Right?
I think cadence it be saving some niggas, but it be adding more style to certain other niggas. Like,
Need cadence. Without cadence, you got to.
cause look at the source, right? You battled him.
Yeah.
That nigga's the syllable
Yeah, he's
master.
He's
But
a
his-
syllable. He makes sure every clip rhyme like when he rhymes.
Yeah.
Like,
But in a way that cripples him.
yeah.
Because he has to find
But-
that
Do you
pattern
like him?
instead of just saying
The
something.
source. Syllable, 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 syllable.
I mean,
But see, I'm gonna say what in the
see,
source
this what I don't
category.
like neither though. This is another thing that people don't understand. When I say you not rhyming syllables, people think that if you piece syllables up, then you hot. Nah, you gotta piece a lot of syllables up in talk form. So the same way I'm talking to y'all now, and the same way I'm explaining shit to y'all now, is the same way I rap. I don't rap no different way. I don't piece up no different words than I use when I'm talking to y'all now like this. I would just do the same shit and make it rhyme and piece up wild syllables while I'm saying the same shit. That's difficult to do. I'm not like electric. Like now, elected is 3 syllables, right? So if you go electric, and then when I expect it, I detect it. Niggas come when I be elected. It's like you rhyming 3 syllables and there's a lot of them and it sound pieced up. So y'all hear a rapper like that and y'all like, yo, he piecing up syllables and it's back to back. You don't like him?
Yeah.
No, because that's not, who talks like that? Who says electric? My skin is affected, I'm detected, and then when I expect it, nobody talks like that. So it doesn't sound like no hood shit. You can't follow that.
Right.
That don't sound like no shit a nigga just
So-
regularly say.
But
I
just
like
certain
talk
niggas-
form rap. You gotta piece up syllables
What about Crooked Eye?
in talk form rap. Talk form rap, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta do it in street talk form the same way you talk, the same shit you see and experience. I wanna hear that pieced up, but multiple syllables too.
So that's your preference.
No, that's the science. That's what it takes to be hot. It's not my preference, it's what make you hot. It's what makes you the best. It's what makes you the nicest at doing this. It's the hardest thing to do. It's the most complicated form of writing. So whoever can do that is the best. It's not a preference. It's not like opinionated. It's an art and it's difficult to do. It's like some forms of art wild people could do. Like wild people could do stick figures. It's a form of art, but wild people could do it. Then there's other people that might can draw certain little characters. Then people could go more in detail. They might can draw a cartoon character and trace some shit and it look kind of exactly like the shit. Then some niggas could get into detail, like draw fucking, just look at Daylyt and draw the whole way he was sitting there like this after they just seen him once and the shit looked like they fucking took a picture almost. There's some niggas that nice. It's different levels of it, like, you know what I'm saying, of art. It's just like it's different levels of writing. Not saying that's not a form of art and you don't got to be nice to do what they doing, but it's just advanced forms of writing, and that's what that is. And you got to put it in talk form. A lot of people know that part of the science. A lot of people know that you're supposed to piece up syllables and that sound good to your ear. So they just attacking that. So they using rhyme and dictionary words like hypothetic, on John when the knife and detic, the knife and detic, and John when I like the setic. Like, what are you, where is them words? Nobody talks like that. You never heard them words coming like that. It's just weird to your ear. So it's like you got to really listen deep to even follow what they saying because you never heard nobody use them words before. Your mind works off what you heard before and what you seen before. You can't never see nothing if you ain't see it before or seen something similar so your mind can vision something so that it can tell your mind what you're seeing or else it's gonna look foreign to you. Like, so you gotta hear shit that's familiar. That's why when I'm talking to y'all, it's easy to understand because y'all speak English and I'm not using complicated words that y'all ain't heard before. So all this shit I'm saying, you heard people say before, like all this shit I'm saying. How many times you heard somebody say, yo, all this shit I'm saying? So it's register right in your brain quick. When you say, yo, that shit lit. You know how many times you hear somebody say, yo, that shit lit? It don't take time for your brain to know what I'm saying when I'm using these words in this form.
Right.
It's easy to understand.
So how would you
So if you put that in rap, then it's
easier
easier to understand a rap. You know what I'm saying? But people think that because it's easier to understand, it's like ABC or it's dumbed down. No.
No, it's easy to understand.
It's talk form because I'm putting it in talk form that make it easy to understand.
But I need you to know.
In the process of writing, in the figurative language that I'm using, and the amount of syllables that I'm rhyming, and the way I'm doing it is complicated. It ain't easy to do.
But Cass, well, all right, so you're saying that style is what makes niggas hot? Or you're saying that's the style that you prefer?
That's not a style. That's a form of writing. You got your own style. How you sound, where you put the rhyming of the syllables at, when you decide to rhyme the syllables, when you decide to use figurative language, what type of figurative language and what you base around what you're writing about determines your life and your style and all that. I'm just talking about the form of writing. How much figurative language is you using, how much syllables is you piecing up, and how many ideas is you coming up with that's originally yours. Not just a flip of another idea that you heard somebody else say and you just putting it in your way. Like, that's all important, and that got nothing to do with style.
But that's based on preference.
No, that don't got nothing to do with preference. That got to do with the science. The science don't got shit to do with preference. Now, your preference is whether you prefer to take Advil, aspirin, or Tylenol. That's your preference. But the science is what goes into the pill every time to keep making the same Tylenol, the same aspirin, and the same Advil in every bottle.
Right.
That's the science. That's the science.
But there's rappers
no
that
way
don't
around
follow
that
at all.
You can't get into them science. You can't tell the science, oh, that's your opinion. No, it's the science. It's the science that make this Tylenol.
But you
now, whether
realize-
you want to take it is your opinion. That's whether you want to take this or this. That's up to you. But the science is what makes this Tylenol over and over again. The same pill consistently, the same way. It's science.
So how do you explain the success of a rapper like Prodigy?
Success is
Rest
not
in
determined
peace.
off of skill, though. We all know that in every category is not all determined off skill.
Right, but you're not going to argue that Prodigy never spit a hot verse. But I can tell you he never followed none of those rules at all.
What is hot? It's like it determines on what you judging hot by. You know what I'm saying? It's like what you determine what you judging hot by. Like a lot of people might not piece up syllables or follow all of the forms of the science, but they might do other parts of the science like an astronomical way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like certain levels of the science that they do use is like through the roof. So they might be missing some, but they did when the time that they came into the game and the levels that they did other categories in made them dope. So, I mean,
But everybody don't fall under that though. I could think of people who've had success that don't follow any of that. And I think the originality.
Like who? Give me a name. Like who?
Prodigy, Old Dirty Bastard. Who else? There's a bunch of people that just didn't follow traditional like.
Well, there's only like 3 niggas who really mastered the art of consistently doing what he's talking about.
That would be
niggas like Pun. You know what I'm saying? Cannabis on certain records. The Laureate shit when
yeah.
They can mix it backwards and forwards and all that shit.
I had a 3-hour conversation with Cannabis.
There's a lot of people.
Biz out of here, bro.
It's a lot of people that had success off
Get out here, bro.
making clothes.
He seen some
too.
shit we wasn't supposed to see.
Just levels to that shit. I'm sure like Hanes and Fruit of the Loom, crazy success. Been eating forever. Niggas keep buying these shit. They've been eating.
Right.
Successful. But it's just levels. You don't put them in the same
Category is like Louis Vuitton.
Exactly,
and some shit like
right?
that.
Do you? No, it don't. It's not even in the same thought. Like you don't even think about them the same.
Damn,
but
that's
they both
crazy.
successful. Success don't matter. Like success is not like a fair share. Like everybody just make the same music or get the same opportunity to make music. Everybody just make music, and then the world just decide what's the best music, and that's where success comes from. That's not how the business work, and you know that for sure. The business is revolved around a bunch of bullshit, so success is not revolved around who following the science or who necessarily the best.
Facts. Yo, Kaz the type of nigga that throw you left field, you be wanting to disagree. You be wanting to disagree. He gonna bring it all the way back home. By the end, you gonna be like,
Nah, definitely. He definitely salvaged that with the Haynes joint. I was like, but damn, you kind of calling niggas Haynes rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a Haynes nigga. You know what I mean? Fruit of the Loom. The album was a good Fruit of the Loom album. You know what I mean? Like,
it's kind of wild.
I guess it depends on what you focus on. Because
Right.
success could be coming in different ways, and I guess you gotta decide what type of success you want. Like McDonald's is like the most popular restaurant in the world, right? But it's based off real estate and a lot of other business that they doing, and it's revolved around a different type of business. But that don't mean they got the best food
Real
in the
estate.
world. It's real cheap food, is easy, is affordable, and it's convenient. So everybody know, kids love it. You wanna know why? Cause it's like easy for a kid taste bud. It's not too complex, you don't gotta be an adult to taste this taste. It's like you could get familiar, you could learn the menu, it's commercials, it's like kids like it. And then it just like you like it as a kid, and as you are adult, you still like it cause you've been liking it since a kid.
Right.
And that's how this forms of music is. It's
That
like
definitely
kids
sound like
really
rap
like
now.
it. And it's like older people is growing up liking it and just still like it because they liking it with their kids, and it's like that's that form of music, and it's convenient. Just like McDonald's is everywhere, is on the radio, is on everything that you deal with. Hip hop, it pop right up, it's right there, it's pushed down your throat, so you hear it in every club, and you're like, oh, this everybody must like this shit. You see McDonald's everywhere, everybody must love McDonald's. I want to fit in. If I'm a kid, I want McDonald's. It's the
Happy
same
Meals.
shit, bro.
Happy Meals was-
But listen,
Happy Meals.
That was
it's
the
also-
market employee
There's also
that had me
restaurants like
stuck.
we went to this restaurant earlier. I forgot the name. This Korean shit we went to earlier. Shit was popping, right? It's successful.
Hold on. Save that thought. I'll save
But
that
just-
thought.
But just
'Cause
like
we already
Philippe's-
running off. Like,
Philippe's and I'm gonna just close this thought though. Like even Philippe's, a popular restaurant in New York. Everybody love it. The platters is expensive. The waiters be right there to serve you. They be right on point. Everybody dressed up. The food is top of the line, and I think is way better than McDonald's. Like I'd take that over McDonald's food any day.
Right.
And you gonna have to buy 1,000 McDonald's platters to probably afford what they charging you for Philippe's plate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's nowhere near as successful as McDonald's. So what do you want to be? Do you want to be serving quality food that's expensive? You might not be all around the world. You might go to another state or another country. They never heard of Philippe's. But I guarantee if you in that area and you thinking about eating and you like high class, you heard about it and you've been there and you done spent money and you constantly go there. So it's like, what do you rather be? Do you want to franchise out, deal with real estate, serve cheap food that's probably gonna fuck niggas up, make them fat and die and be all out of shape and fucked up forever, but you just take over the world with the food? Or do you want to serve different type of food, have quality chefs that you could take care of your people? You don't got to serve your customers minimum wage and less than nothing. You could get them top of the line money. So now your chefs leaving in Benzes and shit, and they got rollies and shit, and they up because they making good money. Even your waiters getting top of the line tips, the type of tips they leaving at Philippe's.
Let me
is
start
way
the
different
episode,
than a
bro,
person
because
serving
you
extra
long
value
winded,
meals.
man. You
But this
know
the
we do this
biggest-
every time.
This the biggest
bro.
restaurant.
We do this every time, bro. Every time. Last time we couldn't start this thing with. Come on, all right. Yo, all right, we back. My expert opinion, episode 76. Shout out to the subscribers. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when these things are dropping. Hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know you in here. Don't cost you no paper unless you's a motherfucking hater. All right. Shout out to King Shaving, best beard oil in the business. Hands down, period. I'm usually very allergic to other things, but it works for me. Go get that King Seduction and the King's Elixir. Promo code Hoffa. Now, Cassidy, you see I got an all-star cast right now. You know what I mean? Shout out to Drect. This battle rap thing wouldn't be what it is if not for Drect.
Appreciate it.
Wow, I could go around a circle and say this about everybody.
Direct. Is
Shout
it
out to
direct
Reed
or
Dollaz.
direct?
Direct.
This battle rap thing wouldn't
It's
be what it
direct.
is.
Yeah, direct.
All
If-
connected.
Yeah.
All
No
connected.
separate.
Nah.
This battle rap thing wouldn't be what it is if not for, yo, let's fix the light. Yo, we are on the set of the environment of this thing that Cassidy's putting together. I'm gonna let him explain it. Again, Reed Dollaz, Philly, battle rap wouldn't be what it is without Reed Dollaz. Daylyt.
Damn.
Battle rap wouldn't be as weird as it is without
That's fact.
my man Daylyt. But however, a lot of pens would probably credit you to their inspiration.
Without doubt.
But the guy who will claim creation of it all.
I invented a camera. Like, the first camera ever. Talk your shit.
The reason why everybody's even in Atlanta right now working together, Cassidy is in the building. He's gonna break down this new thing that he's doing, how he's merging all these gods of battle rap together to create something bigger, a vision that I feel like it's about time that we get to that. Now, before we started, you was breaking down how some rappers is McDonald's rappers and some of them is Philippe rappers. So who would you say is a McDonald's rapper? Who would you?
Nah, I just like you start me off like I'm trying to criticize some rappers. I got
No,
love for all rappers.
but break it down, definitely.
I'm just explaining that McDonald's is like a big business. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of the biggest restaurants in the world, if not the biggest. But it's all based around business. It's like the machine.
Right.
It's like when you sign to the major labels, you got major management, you got the biggest publicists. It's like you got all of the backing
Right.
that you need.
Right.
It's like you right in everybody's face. So it's more easier to sell to people. And you might sell a lot. You might continue to sell a lot, even though it's not the best quality of food.
Right.
Like the Big Mac is constantly selling. Them fries is constantly selling, even though they might not be the best form of French fry, the best burger in the world.
Right.
It's not the best food. You know what I'm saying? It's not even good for you. It don't make you feel the best after you eat it. It don't make you feel like, yo, I feel super healthy or none of that shit.
Right.
But it's just cheap and it's easy, it's convenient.
So
And
would
it's
you
the
say
same
like
type of music they make.
As you're
it's
saying
cheap,
this-
it's easy and it's convenient. So
And
that's what people is like buying more of when they think I'm hungry. What I'm about to do? I'm about to go to McDonald's. I want to hear some music. I'm about
Right.
to turn the radio, go to the club, listen to the shit that's just right there.
Right.
And I want to fit in. You know what I'm saying? So McDonald's got a lot of commercials, and so do these dudes that got the machines behind them. So you thinking that they got commercials and they got restaurants everywhere, or they in every club playing and they always on the radio, then I don't just want it. Everybody in the world love it.
Right.
Everybody love McDonald's. Everybody love little such and such. So I don't want to get left out. Let me listen to him and let me get McDonald's like how everybody else doing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So that's a strategy in itself as far as like, you know, people feeling left out, you know, boosting numbers on videos and stuff like that. I think it's called FOBLO, fear of being left out. So someone will see like high numbers and be like, what is this? Why is everybody watching it? Why is everybody liking it? And they'll click on it. But I kind of, that's a new tactic. Since we got the YouTube era, we got the streaming era and all that shit. I feel like what you saying is kind of the state.
I don't think that's a new tactic though.
It's not a new
starting
tactic.
People just starting to understand how business is done now because they starting to be like partial business people by doing this streaming shit now. But it's always been like that. Like if back in the day, if we was dropping physical albums and you hear, yo, this artist came out and he did 1 million records the first week. Yo, my goodness, oh shit, he did 1 million the first week, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like an actual 1 million copies ain't, like 1 million people ain't go in the store and buy them albums. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just shipped out over 1 million copies because of the demand that they was expecting and the buzz that they was able to build up around this artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in order for an artist to get shipped out 1 million copies, you gotta get 1 million copies printed up. And you gotta get the marketing and promotion budget to be able to push 1 million copies.
Right.
So when you hear that they sold 1 million the first week, you like, oh shit, oh shit. Then you hear another artist only came out and sold 150,000 the first week. But they only got 150,000 copies printed up. So he sold out every copy. You know what I'm saying? And they got 1 million copies printed up of the artist that they say sold 1 million, but he only sold not the whole million, and they gonna have to get their money back. They gonna give it back, like, I mean, eventually it's gonna be like real problems and shit that come along with it. So if the 150 boy would have had more money invested into itself, more marketing and promotion money, and they would have bought more albums from him, he would have did more the first week. He would have been more successful than what you heard about him being.
Right.
And if they would have knew, like, you know what I mean, and ain't support this watered down artist as much, he wouldn't have seemed like he did so big the first week. And it was all like that when it was physical sales. So it was, they always manipulate people, bro. That's what the radio do too. You think every time you hear a song on the radio that the people just called up and voted for it. Like that's what they wanted to hear. Like, yo, I want to hear
When
this
was the last
song.
time anybody here
Like-
voted for a song? Nobody.
Huh?
But we'll hear things in rotation constantly. You get to realize that this stuff is marketed.
All of it, every single thing.
Now, the McDonald's reference though, is that kind of where we at as far as like hip hop? Because I feel like music is so accessible now that records don't have a longer, as long as of a life as they did in the past. Like a record would drop and that shit could rock like half the year.
It seemed like the biggest ones do though. There's a couple joints. Like the Megan Thee Stallion with Beyonce joint. I feel like I heard that joint forever. Or you think that you think that's like prior joints?
Yeah, nah. I mean, maybe out here in Atlanta, but
Yo,
Okay.
it's like this, man. Dope records, you make dope records, them shits live forever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about how long you hear it, and that's
like
all
it's a
about
lot
the
of
push.
blurb music
Like,
out
you know what I'm
here
saying?
right
There's
now.
certain records that I made 20 years ago that still come on the radio now because that was in rotation and there was money behind it, wild money invested into that song. So it used to be in super rotation. So now they still got like playlists like of songs that used to be in super rotation back in the day that they still play now because they know that they audience probably heard it back then when they was listening to the station.
Right.
So it's still songs that play sporadically. It's not like in major rotation no more, but you'll still hear it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it don't be in the mix show. It just be coming on the regular radio every once in a while. That's because it was money behind it. But I got songs that never came on the radio before that hold just as much weight, if not the same amount of weight to my fan base.
right.
And it might live on longer. Who knows what's gonna happen with that song? You know what I'm saying? It's certain people that niggas know that songs is popular that other people done remixed in their lifetime, and they think that a new artist that made the song popular, not knowing that 2 or 3 other people done wrote the song, blew and toured, and did everything with the song. And it probably wasn't as successful as the new artist that just flipped the song now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So all
Like,
that shit
give me an example
all
of
that shit is business talk, man.
But give
like
me-
we the culture. we talking about battle rap and the culture and you blending it with business talk. And that's why I get so confusing. That's why it's never gonna add up and make sense, because those things don't mix. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was the culture, they seen it was money in it, and then business people got in it. And then they started applying their business
you
strategy.
can't really say that because
not the same.
business talk worked for like people like Jay-Z. It was always business talk.
I don't think so.
Jay always
just don't
talked
think
the
so.
business. 50
I mean-
Cent, a lot of his interviews, he's talking about the business.
I mean, I guess niggas was talking about the business, I guess to a certain extent. I was always talking about the business too. From the first day I started rapping, I always was talking about business. So, I mean,
Does the
you gotta
culture
talk
suffer
about business
because of
if you're
that?
doing business.
Right.
But that don't got nothing to do with the culture though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't wanna say fuck the culture and just throw the culture in the trash just cause you're trying to do business, and that's what some niggas is willing to do. Some niggas don't give a fuck about the culture as long as they could get to $1.
Right.
And some niggas like, yo, I give a fuck about the culture so much that I'll sacrifice certain bags and certain opportunities just to make the culture stay alive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what type of person is you? You gotta think about that before you even get into the business. And then make 100% of your decisions based on that. And then you won't be confused. Cause you like, yo, I'm in it for the culture or I'm in it for the business. You know what I'm saying? You'll know and you'll be able to make decisions wisely.
Well, I think for everybody here, it started with a passion.
Yeah.
Right.
You just love this shit. And we go back to those days, like when y'all was just coming up. You know what I mean? Like, well, I remember seeing Reed Dollaz, like young Reed Dollaz with the fro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Up in niggas' faces. I'm like, yo, who is this nigga? Why is he in everybody's face like that? It should look crazy to me, especially being from New York.
For sure.
But that was the Philly way of doing things.
For sure.
What was it like back then? Did you think that you would have the same impact? Well, the impact that you had on the culture when you was doing that.
No, not at the moment. Nah, I didn't think so, because it was just more like a hood thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was more like me and Meek, me and Joey Jihad going back and forth with each other. You know what I mean? I'm from Southwest, they from North, so it was just like, and that shit just started getting uploaded to that's when YouTube first came out.
Right.
Soulja Boy stopped the cap too. But yeah, that's when that shit first really came out. And we was starting to see our videos was getting, 6 million hits and shit like that on it. It wasn't intended for the world, it was just for the hood. It was crazy though.
Now, where did battle rap start for y'all?
Cass was before me, so when I was a pup hearing Cass on the radio, so Cass was already in the streets doing him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a lot of people be getting the timeline confused, and since we hold so much weight for so long,
And I'm not
people
old,
been
nigga.
hearing
I'm only
about us for
34.
so
I'm a
long.
young goat.
Right.
Because niggas be thinking, Reed probably old. No, I'm 34. I'm a young goat. So,
Right.
Cat, you know what I'm saying? That's big bro. He was moving around way before
And they'll
me.
think like we was like at the same time, like just like fighting and like, I mean, it wasn't like that.
Right.
It's like I was running the street. When I was running the street going crazy, like and really going crazy, it was other people they was bringing up. I ain't really hear Reed. Like we ain't
I
running
was still
into
a
each
baby.
other. Yeah, and then after I left the city, got my deal and I was out of Philly. But I was still in Philly. I was still living and coming back, but I'm doing music and I'm battling niggas all around out the country now, and I'm battling niggas all around the world, and I'm coming back to the city, and now I'm still doing DVDs now now I'm on now. Now I got chains on, I'm doing these same DVDs I used to do.
Right.
But you know who else doing them now? Reed and these niggas. Now these niggas is, yo, you ain't hear Reed go, yo, he doing this, yo, they, like everybody bringing them up in the city, and now you seeing them go ham. But I'm not like, right there in the city like how I used to be when I was doing it.
Right.
So I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I was experiencing it like not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I was right there in the city, cause it was a few years after me.
Right.
But even people that I was fucking with Reed, like telling me about him, telling me how he was giving it up, how he was carrying it and all that shit.
Right.
But a lot of niggas that was doing they battle rap thing and was bodying shit and going crazy came like slightly after when I was going on my run in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them niggas, like him, Reed, like he brought up Joey Jihad, even Meek, like all of them, they
Eddie
came
Morris, all them.
like
niggas.
later.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
Now, I've been in the studio with a lot of,
Like even Cheek, he was going crazy on the
Cheek was
DVDs
going
back in the
hard.
day, but like later, Like after I left and I got on in, even though niggas was on DVDs back in the day with me too, just seeing me like take it to another level and get signed is what made niggas like, yo, what the fuck?
Nah,
and then
for
niggas
sure.
started even going more
We like,
hard.
nigga, this nigga from
You know what
here.
I'm
Like,
saying?
Right.
You know
he
what's so
from right
crazy?
here. Like,
Right.
It's so crazy.
That made niggas turn the fire.
Did you?
Niggas turned that.
I won't cut you. Did you have a demo?
Nah, I never did a demo.
It was just strictly
I
off
got
of battles.
signed off bars. Like,
Bro, he used to be, you know, Cosmic Kev, Part 99.
Yeah, shout out to Cosmic Kev.
Bro, I was a little nigga. He had a come up show, bro. Going crazy. This when he was Butch Cassidy, nigga. That's all you used to hear, bro. It was crazy.
but before that was the Cypher 103.9. That's how I really got on.
True.
And got the city on Smash, but this was before internet. So it was a radio show, so they just heard my voice. And I was 15 at the time, you know what I mean? And I was the Ball B. And I was the champion of this like battle rap competition they used to have on the radio 5 days a week. So I was winning that for months at a time, and everybody knew about the Ball B, calling up to vote for me, got a tune in. Like it had the city, it shut the city down. Like ratings was through the roof. It was like the biggest thing in the city. Like still to this day, if you lived around that time, you still remember it. Like it was crazy.
Right.
So that's how I got popular, but niggas ain't know my face. They just knew my voice, this young boy on the radio. So I'm like, all right, I'm about to start running around the city and battling to let niggas know, like my face go with this nigga from the radio.
Right.
And that's when I started running through the city battling, and I went to Central High School. So Broad and Albany was like a block away from my high school. This like a bus depot where all of the buses meet up from through the whole city. Like no matter where you go to school at, most of the time you gotta pass through there to get
bus
to the
depot.
bus or the train that you need to get to go home.
Right. So everybody be there.
Everybody meet up there. Like anybody famous that you know from Philly then pass through there. Like everybody that got on and passed through there once in their lifetime. And I was there every day, like hours at a time, just rapping, battling, giving it up every single day. That was like my corner. Like I was there every day. Like,
What was
you know
the
what I'm saying?
motivation?
So that's how I got popular, the radio show and then giving it up like that. So after that little run, anybody that came to the city looking for artists or asking who was hot or who rapped, my name was coming up. So it was like a bidding war. All these labels wanted me and was talking about me and asking me to come in and all that. And I met Swiss Pop in the barbershop in Philly, and that's how I got the meeting with Rough Riders.
But was that the plan? Like, yo, I'm gonna go battle everybody. I'm gonna get known through battle rap, and I'm gonna get a deal.
Yeah, I ain't care about making songs. Like I see, my first manager was William Hart. He was the lead singer of the Delphonics. That's like a big ass singing group, legendary.
Yeah, legendary. Fact.
And he wrote all of the songs, he did all of the writing, but he gave me information about how he got robbed, how they lost his publishing, had to wait all of these years to get it back and all of this shit. So he told me a lot about the business early on. But he had sons. Rest in peace, his son Khalid. One of his sons passed away, but he was the one that used to produce and run the studio. So he was like my first producer. And another one of his sons worked at the radio station that I told you I was on, winning them ciphers.
Yeah.
He told me about that show, but he did like Quiet Storm, like, you know, slow
the late
jams.
night R&B
But he
shit.
told me about that show, and that's
Right.
how I got on the radio show to start getting lit.
Right.
So they
So you was
telling
signed
me
to him.
about making music. I was started at that time making records, but it's like, why? I'm not on the radio. I don't got a deal. It's like, where do your music go? There's no internet at the time. It's not
Right.
like YouTube where you could upload some shit. It's like, you gotta really have a demo and hope you could get it to somebody. I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm hot now. Niggas hit me now. Like, I'm on the radio. Niggas hit me in the street. I got all bars for niggas. I don't give a fuck about the song. Fuck a song, fuck beats. All that shit. Like I could rap, I rapped on beat every day. I could rap on beat.
Right.
But I'm only rapping on beat to give you bars. Fuck a song. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that. And that's how I got the deal. When I went in Rough Riders, it was all bars. Even when I made the adjustment when I got with Swiss, when I was with Rough Riders, I was in a 3-man group, Larceny. I got with Swiss solo. But how I got my deal with Clive Davis, no demo neither. I went in J Records, Sony BMG, and I was rhyming for hours. Man, I got shit for the girls that go like this. Shit like this, man. I got shit, battle rap shit go like this. Nigga, fucking, I got shit that the
Was
shit
he
that'll
jumping
make you
on
cry
tables
like
and
this.
shit?
This like this. I got story shit like this. Oh, but do you got, okay, well, do you have anything about politics? Yeah. Well, do you have anything about, yeah, nigga, all off, no songs, no nothing. All the niggas face all over the table, I'm jumping around. Nigga, I got everything. They never heard no shit like that in their life. And that's how I got my deal with them. No music was done. I ain't start making music till after I had my deal.
Wow.
So was this the plan of your management, or this was just like, yo, I'm not making no records, I'm just gonna rap. That's it.
Now, I wanted to make records, for sure, but I need the outlet for the records. What is the point of making records just to make records? When I'm rapping now and niggas can hear these raps, niggas could get these bars right now, and niggas gonna feel this shit today. And I just felt like I wasn't getting the respect I deserved, like I was too hot and I wasn't like the center of attention. I wasn't the main focus. I ain't had budgets and niggas focused on me. Like, why not? Y'all don't see how young I am, like how fly I am, how I carry it, how tough I am. Ain't nobody disrespecting me. Ain't no, y'all want me to beat niggas up. I done beat niggas up. Y'all throw the gloves on me, tell me to fight, box. I done beat niggas up. I done did whatever y'all wanted me to do. I done battled thousands of niggas. Y'all see how I done carried that. Y'all know how I give it up.
Right.
Why am I not the fucking center of attention? Niggas can't rap like me. Fuck is y'all talking about? So, all right, niggas don't want to give me no opportunity. I'ma take it. Now everybody get it. Anybody. I don't give a fuck who come around. Everybody that come around that rap. Listen, man. I said, what the fuck is you talking about? Listen. I don't give a fuck where. I don't care what city you from, how long you been rapping. Listen, bro, this what I said. Like, and everybody that came through went through that shit. Like, and ain't make it out. Like, they wasn't prepared for that shit. Niggas gotta get prepared for that shit.
Right.
Niggas ain't prepared for that shit. You just come like that. That's how I was giving it up to everybody. And not just like niggas on my level. I'm talking about over me. Like, the niggas that was signed to the labels that I was on, that was over me, that had budgets open, y'all can get it too. Like, why is you thinking it's just little niggas? Anybody, all y'all niggas,
Yo.
like everybody. Like, what the fuck? Why am I?
Nigga,
All
I
y'all.
told you, I just gotta say 3 words. Well, I got, all right, so going back, who was the niggas that you looked up to?
Me, myself.
What I told you, William Hart, the lead singer of the Delphonics, I looked up to him. He was super dope. But as far as rappers, before me, I looked up the Grandmaster Cass, G-Rap, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Scarface, even Will Smith, his first album when I was a kid.
Fresh
That
Prince.
form of writing and storytelling was amazing.
So you studied
A lot
the
of people like had songs and things that changed my life, but not as an artist all around.
Right.
But I'm like super tuned into the culture, so a lot of people like, you know what I'm saying, inspire me. Even like rest in peace Shock G, like Humpty Hump, like that
Rest in
run, like
peace,
that,
Shock G.
the way he was piecing up and rapping, like he was piecing up 2 syllables and multiple syllables back then that I'm saying niggas ain't doing now, he was doing back then. And that's the reason why I like them niggas. Special ed, like inspired me. A young nigga showed me how to get to it and talk that shit, talk that fly shit, and like niggas ain't fucking with me even though I'm a young nigga. Like Slick Rick with that different accent, but able to tell stories and keep your attention. A lot of niggas inspired me before I came in the game, and I learned from all of them. One of the most niggas that I was inspired from too, like Lord Finesse, like as far as like punching, putting like multiple syllables together and punching. Like he'll say some shit like, we could battle, I'll let you pick the winner. Now, pick the winner is, you might around winner, which is 2 syllables. Winner is 2 syllables. But he started from pick, so it's pick the winner. That's 4 syllables. This in the 80s, I think. We could battle, I'll let you pick the winner. I drop heavy shit like I had bricks for dinner. That's another 4 syllable, bricks for dinner. Another 4 syllable piece up with pick the winner, bricks for dinner.
Right.
The whole shit is pieced up and rhyme.
Right.
And it's figurative language, because how you drop heavy shit like you had bricks for dinner.
Right.
And this is like in the 80s. So if I hear battle rap now, and a nigga rhyming 1 syllable or 2 syllable and trying to use some type of figurative language, and niggas, oh, how? Lil Finesse did that in the 80s,
Where was
bro.
I?
And it was 4 syllables,
Right.
and figurative language in the 80s.
Right.
And y'all come in 2021 with 1 to 2 syllables, and it's like a stretch of those type of, like, I'm not impressed by that shit.
So what's the perfect rhyme? For all of y'all.
It
Like,
hasn't been
what's
wrote.
the perfect
It hasn't
rhyme?
been wrote yet, because you can keep on advancing with the science. Once you know it, you can keep taking it to another level. I didn't even take it as far as I could take it, because people ain't even understand my old style yet. Like old forms of the science that I was on 10 years ago, the average fans, like the average person is not even on that level yet.
Mm-hmm.
So why would I take it to the furthest level when the majority of where I'm taking it is not even going to register to people? Like when I first came with this punchline, every line style, it didn't register to people. It was too advanced. It's too much shit happening to back to back for the average mind to like it. The average person didn't even like that style when I first came with it. It's too much. You had to actually rap and be like super in the culture to know that shit was crazy.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it took time, years of niggas hearing that, like, to get used to it. Now, that's all battle rap is. Niggas trying to do it back to back as many times as they can, because they know the air could take that now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But why would I advance the science to a whole nother level now when niggas is still trying to catch up to the first shit I did 20 years ago?
So you feel like it's stagnated where we at right now? Because I feel like I got one of the best writers in the building, one of the best performers in the building. So there's like different levels for me. Your writing, yes, that's the base of it. But there's a lot more to it.
Of course.
So,
Of course.
There's different types of writing too, though.
Right.
Right? Like wordplay isn't necessarily the same thing as back-to-back punching, chain punching.
Right.
What we would call it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's different things that, or even there's certain parts of wordplay that come out when you perform it a certain way, and people will stand. Like somebody could have the perfect verse and spit it like this. Niggas would be like,
True.
what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
You
Or they
say,
can do this, right?
yeah, this shit. Bah, bah. Now it's something else.
Nah, but all that got to do with is like, you know, the business, like, wore this shit down, but it's about being believable. So it's not necessarily about how you say it or what style you got. Like, you allowed to have any style. Say it at any volume. Say it at any level, any hypeness, any whatever you is you, you allowed to do that. As long as it's you. Like, the reason why my shit is like so believable and like nobody can fuck with my style, because the same way I'm talking to you right now is how I rap. Like, you know, like you said, like, nigga, where was I? Like, this the same way I'm talking to you in conversation. Not fronting, not acting like I'm talking like this. This how I really talk.
Right.
So when I put it like that in raps, and it's actually the shit that I really did and been through, is believable. And nobody could fuck with that, because they are doing all this shit. And it's like, come on, my nigga.
Now, Cass, you know I got bad love for you.
You
I got
can't
mad
believe
love for
that
you. But you
over
in a
this.
room with other battle rappers. When you say stuff like that, you know that shit touches like deep down. The nigga be sitting there like, what?
It
What
shouldn't if
talking
you
about?
saying this real shit. Like, you shouldn't. If you tried to go with a publicity stunt, then it is gonna hurt you and you're gonna regret it. Like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. But if you know the real side and you put some real shit together and you seen the response over that,
Right.
then it is what it is, man. It's like, you shouldn't feel no type of way. You should want to say real shit that really apply to you and your life, and the shit you say you really mean about the other nigga, like in battle rap. Because you trying to hurt a nigga feelings, so don't just make up no fake shit. Don't just try to use no fake ass angles just to get a win. You gotta really mean this shit. Like, you gotta really mean this shit.
no
This gotta be real shit. Yo, my nigga, When you said on
I love
Pyru,
that.
when you was texting John, all that shit is real. You was texting John, you talking about on Pyru, grabbing bags, you talking about you known for beating niggas up, where was I?
Right.
You fucking talking about this, when them niggas robbed you, you ain't go grab your nick bag then.
Right.
All this shit is real talk. This ain't no, like this ain't no, like, what the fuck is all that?
Just trying to make some
I'm
fake
just
shit up.
talking about real shit and
Right.
battle rap, nigga. Like with everybody though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This
Even
shit
when they
definitely
thought it
went
was
left.
crazy with goods, all that shit I was talking about, they thought that shit, all of them places I was naming through the world, you trying to talk about you balling and all this shit. Your passport don't got none of these stamps that I was talking about, man. You go to a Chinese store, I flew to China for 5 nights and like ate real Chinese food. You go to the Chinese store and get fried rice, I go to China.
Right.
Like, fuck is you talking about? This is for real.
But
Look at my
are we
passport.
still in
I've
that-
been to China. I got booked to go to China. I've been out there. I got fans out there. I've been partying out there.
I love it.
I've been in the club out there. Ask Raz B. I seen him. One of the B2K members. I seen him out there the last time I was out there. Ask
Right.
him. I'm out there. I'm out in China.
what he was doing in the
You at
club?
the Chinese store.
Raz B was in that
All right.
motherfucker.
But in the culture now, like, do people really care about facts anymore?
It
Because I
depends.
would love it.
It depends.
If that was it, nigga,
Yo.
I never lost a battle.
No
Rex
bullshit.
is a nurse.
Look who you talking to.
Rex is a nurse.
Because we got the opposite of that. Sit right next to you.
Who made these things? Like, these are clearly not facts. Rex is clearly not a nurse.
Averb's mother has a man. Like, she's not a dyke.
So
she's
that's
never
the
been
thing.
a
You
dyke.
made that up?
No, I didn't.
Who said that Rex is a nurse, my nigga?
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Dude,
But I
I
can't
know
lie.
Charlie worked in a hospital.
do Nitty really work at Walmart?
He used to.
can't
He used
now.
to?
Yeah.
He can't now.
Oh, okay.
He used to.
Like,
That-
some
battle
of that
rap
shit
don't
be
gotta be
entertaining,
100%
though. That
true.
shit be funny.
That's another thing. I don't want people to think.
But that's
It's
exactly what you
entertainment.
just said.
It's entertainment like a movie. Like when you
Right.
see a movie, like I like movies that's based on a true story. So
Right.
you know that 100% of the things that you see and it ain't happen like that. Of course they gonna make the girl twerk different or throw her legs up different than when a nigga popped it to make it more entertaining. The bitch probably got her titties sit up better than it did in real life.
Right.
Of course the nigga ain't say, I smacked the shit out you. He probably said, whatever, man. But they just wanted to make the scene better. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but what the fuck? It's
Right.
based on a true story. The majority of the shit
It's
kind
true.
of happened. Yeah. So let your raps and battle rap be based on a true story. Like, I know you probably, you know what I'm saying? But the majority of the shit ain't happened.
Right.
But what
Like, I
about,
mean,
but
it
what about
happened
him though?
before.
Because he go off the deep end, right? He'll go off the deep end making up a whole fucking story, but niggas will be in tune to the creativity.
Yeah,
behind
I'm not gonna lie. Like, Day, when I talk to you, I'll be like halfway listening.
They
'Cause
like
I'm
between
yo,
the
I don't
rock
know if
and the
this
hard
nigga lying
place.
or not. I don't know what's
That
going on.
nigga's so talented, and he be dealing with what you got to deal with this shit. That's why he be doing that shit. But, like, I mean, if it just come to just getting busy and regular rapping, like when it go back to how like bars is back like how it is now,
Right.
then you gonna see the best of real Daylyt. Like he ain't gonna have to do all that shit. He gonna
I
just
wasn't
get back
weird
to
until
getting
niggas
busy.
started talking about views and all type of weird
it's
shit. I said, oh, that's what we doing? Oh, okay.
Well, shit.
It was about the views.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, my shit changed when him and Surf was arguing. That's what changed my whole career. Him and Surf was arguing. They was arguing. And Reed said something, I'm better than you. And Surf was like, nigga, I got more views than you. And Reed was like, what you talking about, views? And Surf was like, views, nigga, my battle did this. And I was like, oh,
Nigga smoking crack.
it's not about skill no more. It's about who has more numbers. Okay, I can get those.
And that's when you started doing all the antics.
Nah,
What?
I can give you insight, because I want you to speak to this too, because there's certain situations, right? This nigga, man, he would show up and rap if he felt like it would be beneficial to him to show he could rap against certain person at a certain time, or if he felt like he was paid adequately, right? But if it was a battle where he felt like niggas just got me doing this shit and they disrespecting me,
Man, I don't believe none of that shit. I'm gonna tell you
I
why.
know specific times.
I've definitely been in a position where, okay, and Cassidy's probably gonna look at me, give me the evil eye, like, man, if you be fucking up, bro. If I'm not prepared, I feel like a lot of the times Daylyt did something crazy is because he wasn't necessarily prepared.
But
No,
he,
but
he like, why would I
if you
get
listen
prepared
to
for what
every
you was
antic,
saying?
I never choked, ever. And I've always had full verses, every antic.
Every antic.
Every antic, full verses. I never choked. Never.
So what was the whole?
It's all publicity, like it's a number game, right? So like, right now, like outside of battle rap, like I understood like battle rap, as big as it is a coral reef, right? Like a coral reef is billions of fish, but it's still a little piece of rock in the ocean. I understood these antic moments of sending me off the reef. So now when I'm walking down the street, a nigga might not know a battle, but a nigga be like, hey, that's that one nigga that did whoop-de-whoop. And as long as I got them eyes, that's all that mattered at one point in time. But I'm gonna be honest, it took over at one point in time. Like it you know, like they tell you don't join the dark side, the forces take over. You know, sometimes I used to be in a room like, hey, I'm gonna write for this battle, and then my antic side be like, you know, we could just do some stupid shit and get the bag, right? I'd be like, fuck. Well, I don't really feel like writing anyway. All right, let me pull this antic. But then, like I said, the antics landed me to Vlad. Vlad platform took me there and all that, and then the numbers. And like we said, like Cass said, when you're dealing with the labels and higher up, it ain't really about skill no more. It's about numbers.
It's real tough.
Numbers. That's it. Numbers. You got more numbers, the chances of you selling more is bigger. Come with us. So in my future endeavors with what I'm in right now, they don't look at battles. They don't go on YouTube and say, well, Daylyt, you did this. They calculate how many numbers I generated on YouTube and ECT, and then we talk business.
One thing they don't let you know though is antics and things that generate a lot of views and like people instant attention. They don't keep their attention.
Yeah.
So they'll view it and they'll be all souped up for why it's hot, and then they'll move on and just forget about it.
Yeah. But
so the views will be up super as it's going on, but it's hard for them to redeem themselves. It's like they don't become a core audience of antics.
Yeah.
So you got a core audience of what you really do.
Yeah, but see
and
that,
the antics just
that was the trick.
It's like
so the trick was like, hey, look at me, and then while they was there, it was like pop, 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 pop.
I know.
Gotcha.
I already know. For
Gotcha.
sure.
Like
I'm
let's say
glad
like
you said that, because people be thinking that I be selfish with this shit. But when I seen you outside of battles, before battles, I'm like, yo, man, you ready, man? What's going on, man? How we looking, bro?
Yeah, yo, he used to browbeat me. I used to feel like he was betting on my shit or something like that. I'd be like, yo, I ain't gonna take this back.
Rex will tell you, see Rex, see Mook, see you. Yo, you got some shit coming up. Yo, how we looking, bro? What you yo, man, look, you know this shit like this, yo. Anybody, like everybody that I got relationships with, I be on that shit. It's not just about me. I want everybody to be on that. Yo, you gotta kill shit. They like, who you got? What you about to do? Oh, nah, I ain't got. I'm just working on this music. But let me know. Let me hear. You gotta get to it. Like we gotta.
That nigga Cass hit my line yo, little bull. Let me hear something. I don't be having nothing.
And it don't just be about me though. I don't be on me or listen to this or telling niggas what I'm doing. Nah, I be hitting niggas all of the time. No matter how, they could be like the biggest or they could be like up and coming niggas like K Walker. They'll tell you I stay on the phone with him, motivating him. Yo, let me hear something, bro. What you doing, bro? You sleep? Wake up, nigga.
That's important.
Like, you know
that's
what I'm saying?
important though. That's important because like, Math don't know this, but I could say this like live on this channel. He played an important role in the shift of my Tay-Rock battle. He don't even know this. So in Total Slaughter, Math was the only nigga I was really rocking with on Total Slaughter. He was outside. The nigga looked at me in my eyes, bro. This a really defined moment in my life. Not just my career, my life. The nigga said,
He's not trolling.
No, the nigga said, what you wanna be remembered for? Bullshit you not. He like, yo, man, you like one of the most talented niggas ever. What you wanna be remembered for? Like you wanna be remembered as a clown, or you want niggas to take you serious? Like you one of them niggas. I swear to God, like, and that day, that's why I went hard in the tournament on Total Slaughter. I'm like, cause they remember I brought a bag, like a black bag with all bullshit in that motherfucker.
This nigga walked in the house naked, bro.
My nigga, I had no plans on winning. I just was like, let's get ratings, whatever.
But for me, it was seeing you in versus Rich Dollaz.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this nigga is crazy. and I started seeing the antics, and I was like, why he doing that?
I swear, my
That was
nigga.
real nigga
This
shit.
nigga drop the mask and get 2 inches from your ear. It's the hardest shit ever. You know what I'm saying?
So like in preparation for the Tay-Rock battle, right?
Right.
Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, so how that battle even came, I was done with battle rap after the King Lo shit didn't go through. I was like, you know what? That's my sign to just move on. So I'm whatever. I'm out of it.
Right.
So shouts out to Punch. Punch was like, yo, before we move forward with this musical shit, I think you got open wounds in battle rap that you need to close. Like, you know, if you gonna lead there, you don't want to leave battle rap with the taste Daylyt could have been.
Yo,
Yeah.
see that?
So
Crack it.
I'm not
like a
fucking with
wasp,
that. That thing black and white and all
This
too.
shit, man, just crack this
like
shit,
a
bro.
wasp.
Oh, you a different type of nigga.
Keep it going.
But anyway, so
That's
so
how Brooklyn
so
do.
Punch is like, yo,
That nigga slapped the
smack the horn.
you a different type.
Nigga, different type of nigga. You know how to deal with these. Anyway, so Punch is like,
That's the nigga you want to be yourself.
for sure,
Anytime you got bugs, rats or something, nigga run down, grab the shit.
yeah, smack.
Throw the shit in the
Yo,
toilet,
I'm
kill
catching
the shit.
flies in the crib. My kids love that shit. I'll be like this, like really doing the Mr. Miyagi shit. Like,
But yo, so
they be like, you got it. And I'll be like,
Nah, man, I gotta be my Sully, man.
so
The way
Punch,
he just
Punch is like,
the way he just smacked that shit to death, that's my Sully. Yo, that's
I was gonna say nothing about it. That nigga was like, y'all still gonna talk that
No,
shit on the
bro.
wall?
We couldn't act regular. Like,
smack.
I see like nigga would have swatted with something.
He
But that
thought he was
nigga
at least
said,
about to use his hat.
I'm like,
yeah, bro.
that motherfucker had his ass out and shit, was ready to sting, and nigga said, nigga, yo, none of that, bro.
Nah,
Oh,
that was viral.
Yo,
That
you
was
fucked up,
viral
that nigga
footage.
hand be big as a
Yo, that
motherfucker
was
about
hard.
5 minutes later. But
man.
Yo, that was
nah,
hard. That's viral footage right there, man.
That's wild. But
Nah,
anyway,
this
so-
nigga's a genius though.
But no,
Not
I
to
want to
cut
tell the
you
story.
off.
No, I want to finish the story though.
I'm gonna let you finish. But
All right,
I'm
go
just
ahead.
saying, like, you a genius, cause antics mixed with super talent always
It's like the
win.
best and the worst, huh?
Nah, like look at Michael Jackson, Prince, like Humpty Hump. Look at like antics mixed with super talent. It win.
True.
If it's just all antics and no talent, that shit gonna eventually like
Die.
yeah. But when it's antics mixed with talent, it get a lot of attention on you. And then when people get attention on you, they see how dope you is.
Yeah. Nah, so Punch, he was saying, before we progress, you need to go make one more example.
right.
Like you got to show them you at 100% at least one time, and you was preparation. Yo, that what we talked about that night on that day on Total Slaughter, that set in my mind the whole time, writing for Tay-Rock. It was like, you know what? These niggas gonna know I'm one of them niggas. This gonna be the one. I specifically picked Tay-Rock for that.
Wow.
Oh, you the face of URL? Okay, I'm gonna do this on you specifically.
I think Tay-Rock that was his best performance.
Yeah, but he
to
came.
date.
But I can't lie. I'm gonna be honest. When I was backstage before.
Yo.
When I was backstage before I even seen him, I was backstage. I didn't have no ski mask. Remind you, I had no ski mask. Tay-Rock walked past me. He said, "Light." I looked back, the nigga eyes was glowing. He had the shit on. I was like, who the fuck is this? This ain't the nigga that I signed up to battle.
Right.
The nigga looking like a whole vampire. I'm like, yo, he sacrificed. You know, I'm on my conspiracy shit. So I'm like, oh, he done sold his soul for like the gift of infinity. Like, you know what I mean? He walked to the cliff and got the stone somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm backstage getting mic'd up. I call my man like, yo, you gotta bring me the mask. Find something at the store, a liquor store, or anything.
Right.
So my man found me a little ski mask. So if you notice in the first round, that's why I kept pulling the motherfucker down. Cause it was like the little joint.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. But yeah, that was one of the ones where I had to show them if my career was like this ever, this was the one that make people go, okay, Daylyt's serious now.
Right.
You getting that last one?
Yeah, the last
out of you?
yeah. You said what?
Are we getting the last battle out of you? The one everybody
Yeah,
wants?
I got a couple more in the chamber.
All right.
Well, I gotta ask you, what's the hold up between you and Loaded?
I think it got a lot to do with the world. Niggas trying to figure out like I think, well, not even no more. ARP kind of showed us that shit all the way back open and then it could flourish.
Right.
But I think it was mainly financially, like, since we know how many people want to see it, what is the best way to do this battle so we can profit the most?
Right. For a second, I was hearing talks that you guys were gonna do it on your own.
Yeah, no, we most definitely don't know.
You're still doing it
Yeah,
on
for
your
sure.
own.
For sure. But what it was, do we do it in a small room setting and just do pay-per-view? Or do we do it at Staples Center and have niggas get nosebleed seats and front rows? Like, what's the best way to maximize? We had Amazon in the pocket, few people in the pocket, so it's just the best way to maximize.
But just that one battle?
Yeah, just that one battle. Probably do an undercard, like probably one or two. Probably do like big boxing, like a rookie fight, like two unknown niggas, one like top tier match, and then look, that's it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Well,
They don't even know I'm booking that battle, man.
He fuck around and do it.
I don't even know
wouldn't
that
mind.
shit.
I had an idea for an East versus West card that was crazy.
Yeah.
Me versus Diz, you versus Lux, Geechee versus Mook or Reed,
Yeah.
Rum versus Hollow.
That'd be crazy.
I don't know anybody
Only
that's
thing-
not watching that at that point.
Only thing I just don't like,
It's gonna cost
the
$800,000.
East, West no more, man.
Yeah,
I don't like the
yeah.
division and separation. It's like
Yeah,
too much
it still
unity.
it still paint that image.
Most
like,
of the niggas that I fuck with, like, you know what I'm saying, is from all different places all around.
For sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, New York was my first, second home. Of course, I fuck with wild Philly niggas, that's my city. But a lot I fuck with wild Cali niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Daylyt, I fuck with Jag. Jag is my nigga, like, for years and years, Cali nigga.
Right.
I fuck with Danny Myers now, I fuck with Geechee. Like, these is my niggas, and they from over there, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really want to like
painting
have
the
nothing to do
image,
with creating no more coast shit. Like this coast south against this or west against this and this. I do want to, you know what I mean, keep like niggas like shit like that, like nice battles, but not based on no coast
Both
shit.
based on the
based
East
on
or-
something else.
East or
Like,
West.
you know what I'm
But it's
saying?
like
Something different.
extra spice. I don't. Well, then again,
Based on something different.
Being
It's just too much different energy that come along with battle rap, and I want niggas to be serious. So I don't want niggas playing with this shit. I want niggas to battle and really be serious. But niggas got niggas with them. Niggas gonna feel like, yo, I'm on the west side if I'm from the west. Niggas feel like I'm on the east side if I'm from the east. And it just bring a unnecessary type of energy
just
that don't
instead of
need to be
making
there
fans
right now.
fans of whoever, like
Yeah, like let
Yeah,
the
you're right.
East and West fans, like I could be from the West and the East and we both think that this, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Yeah,
not,
you're right.
not so much.
Well, Cass, I gotta ask you, because I see the unity, and I hear the unity talk that you're giving right now. What are we doing here?
Unifying, man, coming together, showing people the energy and showing people the energy as a conglomerate, not just separate. Because you show your energy every day with what you're doing, not just with battle rap, not just with music. You doing other shit with battle rap, like you battle meth. You putting your own shit together, like, you know what I'm saying? You got wild
that was
visuals for
legendary, by the way.
music and
Salute.
Yeah.
Salute.
on top of all of the other shit you doing, you know what I'm saying? You always trying to be active and do whatever you could do to keep it moving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you your own energy by yourself. What Daylyt just explained to you, how he his own energy by himself, how he figured out a way to just create energy. You know what I'm saying? Reed is a certified legend. You know what I'm saying? Niggas already know how you been carrying it for so long. You know what I'm saying? Drect, he fucking, you already know how much part of he play in his industry, what he been doing and for battle rap for fucking since the beginning of time and shit.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Everybody they own energy, separate. You know what I'm saying? Not including all of the other people that's involved. Not including, you know what I'm saying, my team, all of the people that I got, my man John right there. Look, like, he plays so many positions and so many parts, we had to have to do a whole nother interview to explain, you know what I'm saying, what they doing.
Right.
But when you bring all of these, he's his own energy by himself. Been making paper, been putting together shit, sports shit, doing this shit forever.
Right.
His own energy by itself, but when you bring it all together, you know what I'm saying? And now everybody got a part to play, but we got a part to play to make everybody else win and make each other win. It's just different. It hit different. and the fans feel it different, and that's what I wanted to bring to the table. And I'm just happy that, like, even the last time, the whole time I was just saying I appreciate everybody for believing in me and coming through to make this shit make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uncle Ra, you know what I'm saying?
Hip hop is real. Yeah.
No bars, like all of them, like just coming out, like showing love.
Right. But I mean, break down
Capturing-
like what exactly is going on? Because I see people watching these videos, the numbers are going crazy. They're like, what is everybody doing in the same space?
Right.
Why are they here? Why is Geechee here? Why is Reed here?
See, it's
why
a
is
million
Cass here?
things going
why is
on.
Mook here?
Yeah, it's
And
why
that's
is
why
Rex here?
It's hard to answer that because there's a million things going on. But the first thing is first and foremost is the tournament.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now this tournament's for 100K.
A honey bun.
But it's
the
not.
worldwide battle of rappers.
It's not for battle rappers.
The Worldwide Battle of
it's
Rappers
not
is
for
a
that.
tournament that we putting together. It's 10 team captains.
Yeah.
Those names that you name it, Team Reed Dollaz, Team Daylyt, Team Cassidy, Team Jag, Team Geechee, Team Murder Mook, Team T-Rex. It's like 10 team captains. So if you got talent and you got bars, you can enter into this competition. So you go on the website and you can pick whoever team you want to be on. It's up to you. So whether the artists inspire you, whether you want their advice, whether you think you rap similar to them, whether they helped you get the how you was, whatever, you
Right.
decide which team you want to enter.
Right.
And you enter into a team. It's $150 entry fee. That's what it's starting at. You know what I mean? The prices might go up as the tournament get more crazy because it's going to go crazy.
Right.
But it's
So
starting
get
at
in early.
It's starting at $150 entry fee. You could enter up to 2 minutes of your best bars. You know what I mean? Up to 2 minutes, no more than 2 minutes of your best bars. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have the world vote in. Once you enter into the competition, you get a link. You could put it all through social media, give it to all your friends and family. As soon as you hit the link, it take you right to the site to vote for your video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be super active, man. The team captains is gonna be giving advice to the people that they take a liking to.
Now it's 10 team captains, right?
Yeah, and
So
the first round is going to be 10 finalists from each team. So that's 100 finalists, you know what I'm saying, from the first round. You know what I mean? And they're going to move on to the second round. Then the second round is going to be more narrowed down. It's not going to be like the whole world involved. It's only 100 of them now, and there's 10 for each team.
Right.
So now the team captains could actually focus on each person that's left on their team.
Is there a Team
Give them-
Cassidy?
Yeah, for sure. Give them advice, give them, and promote, like the team captain could promote through his social media, through all of the media and all of the things that he doing, he could promote the 10 artists that's on his team, you know what I'm saying, to make it even more popular. And then after that round, it's gonna be one more round of voting, and there's only gonna be one finalist from each team, you know what I'm saying? So that's 10 finalists. You know what I mean? And then those is the finalists that we're gonna fly out to Atlanta. We're gonna make a little reality show around them getting prepared for the tournament. And then we're gonna actually put a tournament together with a venue, you know what I'm saying, with a crowd, with the cameras.
Right.
All of the team captains is gonna be there. All of the bloggers, the whole coach are gonna be there.
Right.
And a whole lot of battle rappers that's not team captains is just gonna be there just to support and just to see what we got going on.
How you breaking down to 10?
What do you mean?
Like, is it their battles paired up or they're picking from the 10? You're gonna pick who's the best out of the 10, or is that 10 gonna be battling people?
No, those 10 finalists is gonna battle each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The 10 finalists is gonna be matched up to battle each other. And then whoever wins that tournament between the 10 finalists wins $100,000, a production deal, and a bunch of other, like, you know, a lot of other sponsors is putting together a lot of other packages for them, like free videos and things like that. It's going to be like a whole package to put your career together.
Right.
But the moral of the story is you'll have $100,000 cash to back the funding that you're going to need to be an effective artist, on top of having a production deal, on top of getting free videos, on top of getting production, on top of getting CBD and clothes and all this promotion. Now you got money to move around.
Right.
So it's like life-changing for like an artist that didn't have an opportunity. And even for the artists that might not win 100K, is life-changing because the type of attention that you're gonna get. So even if you is one of the finalists, even if you do make it to past the first round,
right.
Just imagine all of the eyes, all of the people that's gonna be in tune and knowing about you. And certain team captains is also gonna be building other teams outside of the tournament as far as like making music and building relationships, so you never know what type of other deals or other situations you could get entering into the tournament.
Right.
So if I like, just say for instance in my after we do the last cut and we got our like main pick, right? Like our main pick person. What if the rapper just happened to look and sound like me? Will that be a problem?
Oh, Lord, this nigga.
Looking sound like me.
All right, so
Niggas like, yo, where'd Daylyt go? He was just right here.
no, but you gotta wonder now, because if they're picking teams, then there's gonna be a reason why.
Right.
There's either I think I want to get advice from you, or I want that connection, or I want to be on your squad, or I'm from where you from.
Right.
Or
And
I
it's
feel like
you
you
inspire
might got
me.
10 young
Right.
boys already from Brooklyn. That's already running
For
with
sure.
you. That's
Yeah.
already
You know what I mean?
down with you. So
Right.
you tell them, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Go, if you was a team captain, you could tell your 10 young boys, yo, go join my team. So they'll go on the page and automatically just be on your team because you told them to. But then you got a bunch of fans all around the world. You might got fans in other continents that you never even met before,
Right.
that love you for work that you put in and want to be a part of your team because they like how you carry it.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying, aside of the people that you direct from your social media, from the interviews and all of the stuff that you doing to promote the traffic that you send to actually be on your team,
I actually
there's
got,
gonna
I
be,
got some guys from
there's going to be other people that's just going to
Friday
sporadically
night
choose
fight
your
thing I was
team.
doing?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
people were signing up, they battle each other via video. Now, but you guys break down to 10, and then they battle each other. So
Right.
you're doing like 3-way battles also?
3-way?
Yeah.
Nah. 3-on-3s, you mean?
3
No.
or 3 people in one battle.
No. Nah. So it's going to be 1-on-1s.
1-on-1. All right, so
It's 5 battles.
that's 5
10
battles.
people, 5 battles. Yeah.
But it's gonna leave you with 5.
5 winners. Oh, I see what
Nah,
you're
it's
saying.
not like the traditional smack or like URL way of battling, like the way the tournament goes. It's gonna really be tournament form.
Right.
And in the last 10 finalists, like the fans, everybody around the world gonna have the opportunity to vote the first and second round. But the actual tournament, when we fly the finalists out here and they actually battling, the voting is gonna be done by the 10 team captains.
Okay. Yeah, that's so.
So the 10 team captains is gonna do the final voting, right? So whoever get after the first, like he said, if it's 10, then that's 5 battles. Whoever get the performance of the night, or like, you know what I'm saying, whoever get the best, the performance of the night, then they get a pass. They don't got a battle in the next round. They already
Or they get the buy.
good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then that battle go down, and then whoever get the battle of the night of the next round, then they don't have to go. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's how you get.
Picking them off. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And these guys, you gonna be coaching them? You guys gonna be coaching them?
What?
Yeah, for sure.
What? I'm going
That's
to
crazy.
management,
This sounds
baby.
crazy. Like the chance for a fan to get 100K. Now we've been seeing a lot of $100,000 tournaments
Right.
popping up, and
they
you know it's for
handpicked.
battle rappers.
Yeah. For
sure.
And half the times, all the battle rappers don't know that they happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
You'll just see like a roster pop up, like, damn, I want to be a part of that. But you're actually offering an opportunity
For whoever.
for the whole world. So
Not just-
you could have battle rappers in it, like
Any battle
Av
rapper.
could be on
For
Team
sure.
Reed Dollaz or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
if,
sure.
if he sign up.
Or Mav Hoffa
yeah.
could be on Team Cassidy.
That's
For sure.
Yo,
Like he thinking about it.
I'm getting on somebody else's team.
it might be an easy 100K.
My nigga, I'm for
Might be
sure
an easy 100K.
getting on somebody's team, my nigga, for sure.
100K. So what's the stop? Well, I guess there is no stoppage. You guys are gonna be in here coaching them and getting them prepared and stuff like that.
For sure.
This is dope. This is dope. But to see everybody come together, I think the fans, they're like overwhelmed. They want to see what it is and to know that they'll have an opportunity to be a part of it. Yeah, that hasn't been done yet. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you got fan votes and stuff, but now you could actually have a fan. I got somebody.
And
listen, I got somebody that win the whole shit.
Right. You think so?
I got somebody that win the whole shit.
No.
Holler at me after this.
Oh, no.
You might need him on the squad, but I got somebody that will win the whole joint, bro.
That's why I've been saying bars is back
Bradley
so
on my
everybody
team.
could get prepared. It's not like coming like them other tournaments catching everybody off guard.
Right.
Now everybody got prepared, they could get on their shit, start getting their bars together, start getting their shit.
Start
so
getting
when
y'all
they gotta
shit
put
ready.
up their
'Cause
video,
the links go up. Pause.
you know what I'm saying?
Start getting y'all.
Make sure
When them
y'all-
links go up.
Make sure they sign up ASAP
Super
so they
Bowl.
could get this Wise 150 right now.
No bullshit.
You could be a part of the team you want to now. And now you got the opportunity to start getting them bars together, start getting them rounds together. So when you put it up, the world be impressed and you can win his money.
There's gonna be face-offs and everything.
Well, for the final,
Yeah,
10, we're
Everything
gonna
is
do a whole reality
via
show based
camera.
around them getting prepared.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Setting it up. We're gonna fly them out and they gonna all be together with their 10 team captains, coaching them, giving them advice. You know what I'm saying? And
Like this, but with them.
yeah, with them.
Right.
For sure.
What are the rules? Is there anything that could get them disqualified?
Nah, there's rules. There's no like fighting. There's no. I mean, it's like you know what I mean. You can't. It's gonna be certain rules, but as far as like what you can say or do, nah, no restrictions.
Do you think that this is gonna?
But one thing I'm not tolerating is no like with other leagues and is no friendly stuff like until the battle is over. There's no like shaking hands, there's no saying, yo, that was hot and rubbing the other person's shoulder and hugging during the battle and like acting like y'all the best of friends during the battle, or you like, yo, that was crazy. And you going crazy over the nigga that's disrespecting you. Like, no.
Right.
If you do that,
Mama's a bitch.
You got that one. So there's no nod
all
into
of
the
the
head.
team captains, I constantly keep expressing that to all of the team captains. They hear this every day they around me. They know I don't like that shit.
Right.
So if they see it, they not gonna like it neither. Right. So they're gonna vote bad for you if you do any of those type of things. That's like a violation.
Right.
So you won't get disqualified, but you gotta make an impression on not just the people watching, but also the team captains that's judging it.
Right.
So I wouldn't advise for you to do anything that, you know what I mean, might get you looked at bad.
So this is gonna be complete savage mode.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta be competitive, man. There's no like, you know.
That's fire.
What's the incentive for you guys to have
100,000.
your team win?
And there's too much money involved
mean,
and too many eyes involved for
That's
people
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
playing.
Like,
That's the reason why I
got
want,
100K
like, when
on
this
the
go
line. That's
out.
life changing money, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell all the young boys, I'm like, y'all out here buying all this drip and doing all this. And then you got the government even helping a lot of people right now. You know what I'm saying? With all these PPP loans and all that.
Right.
Invest in yourself. Go pay that 150.
We
Yeah,
winning.
150 and get
No
this shit.
bullshit.
My team gonna win for sure.
I don't know.
For sure.
Like, I don't know. Like,
Plus, there's gonna be a lot of, you know what I mean, a lot
sure.
of people want to get in the business as far as just supporting the young boy that they think hot. You know what I mean? Pay the 150 into your young boy, into your son, into your niece, into your nephew, into the, you know what I mean, the young boy down the street that you knew been hot but ain't never get an opportunity to get on. Like, it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be giving people opportunities to get in the tournament even if they don't got the money. And it's not like, you know what I mean, a little bit of money, but it's easy to get. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, impossible to get $150 no matter what your predicament is.
Right.
Even if you standing outside asking for dollars, you could stand outside for a couple days and get that money up.
Now this is based on a voting system where people vote for who's gonna make the 10, or is it kind of like an equal judgment amongst the people voting and the team captain? Like let's say somebody got a lot of votes, but it was more like a troll. This homie can't rap.
Yeah.
Can you veto that and say, no, I'm picking this person?
Nah, I don't want to do that. It's not going to be no trolling, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of the votes is going to be authentic, you know what I'm saying? The people that's entering the votes is going to have to put in the email.
Put it like this. What if it's a nigga that signed up for Team Cassidy, right?
Yeah.
And in your mind, the nigga is hot garbage, like just garbage.
Right.
But maximum votes is got him winning by a long shot.
Because Daylyt's on his Instagram telling people to vote for this guy on your shit.
Yeah, so look, I'm saying, right. What I'm saying, no, look, Pete, the niggas, the nigga not syllable rhyming, they just you like, yo, this nigga's the worst.
Nah,
but the votes say he's beating niggas by a long shot because he got max troll pages and all that, whatever.
Yeah.
Nah,
can
but
you just say, no, nigga, I don't want you?
Nah, because it's not, this tournament is not for my record label.
Yeah.
You're not going to be GOAT Gang. You're not going to be down with my team unless I like you.
Yeah.
Unless I take a liking to you and I want you to be down with me, then you could become clique. But just because you Team Cassidy doesn't mean I'm obligated to like you myself. Now, if everybody else like you and they voting for you, it's something that you're doing right. Now, I'm gonna give you my advice. If I don't like you, it must be something that I can hear that you can improve on. So I'm gonna give you that advice, and hopefully that'll make you step it up to where me and people that think like me or like you, on top of the people that already liked you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not all about what I think or what the captain think, like, to determine who's on their team. Like, the team is like, you know what I mean? Like, your team, like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you're just the team captain. You're like the coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? So every player that you get might not be Michael Jordan, but you still got to realize what type of talent they got, what they can do, and try to use it to the best of their ability.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if they are like a person that's going to fill up the seats every night and sell a bunch of tickets and jerseys, then you got to figure out something to be able to do with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It sounds like a dope concept. I can see a lot of people getting involved.
For sure.
Drect, you're also putting together a tournament, and this is in one day. Can you break that down? Like, what's going on with that?
Well, some of the details I can't say yet because we had an original date, and because it was getting so big, we had certain sponsors coming in, and other things like that is getting pushed back a little bit. So media will be notified, everybody will know what the new date is, but yeah, it's a 4-man tournament for a big cash prize. But like something that
How much?
40,000. 40,000, but it's all one day. 90-second rounds. Yeah, I mean, here's my thing with battle rap, right? I feel like even there's even 100K tournaments going on right now, and you don't see the best version of people. They ain't really prepared like they should be, right?
Right.
So my whole thing is like, how do you force people to be prepared? Or how do you take somebody that might have been doing bad recently in battle rap, and then you say, I'm gonna put you in a position to succeed and win. I'm gonna give you a reason to wanna try. I'm gonna give you a reason to put your best foot forward. You know what I mean? And if you remember, like, I'm not reinventing the wheel. Fight Club, how they used to do it. Like when you see Jen battle Serious Jones, right? Niggas don't know Jen had to battle Streets to Block. Serious Jones had to battle Too Much from England for you to even see that battle.
Right.
All that shit was in one day. You know what I mean? But I think that I wish they documented that whole like small tournament aspect of it instead of just airing, you know what I'm saying, the final battle.
The final battle,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because I think that whole thing in itself is interesting and it's so short, it's so quick, it doesn't disrupt anybody's contracts. You know what I mean? And I think there's not too many things, and like y'all can speak to this shit, there's not too many things in battle rap that like once you hit your ceiling and niggas say you're not top tier, even if you are mega talented, there's not too much you can do to get a top tier name outside of battling 100 times in a row and doing good.
Yeah.
On some like Danny Meyer shit or whatever, where he battling so much and doing good so many times in a row that niggas is giving him the not everybody got the stamina to do that after a while. So my whole thing is like, you take somebody that was either, let's take yourself for example, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like versatility-wise, you one of the GOATs, right? But there's been times in your career where people don't give you that status because of a certain performance or whatever. But I feel like you, and I know you, like you don't always have, you don't have it in you to put your best foot forward because a lot of the people booking these battles don't care about what you got going on. They just want to push their event, right? And my whole thing has always been like, timing is key. Like if I book you and you have a bad performance, that's gonna look bad on me. You know what I'm saying? And like I just tapped in with certain people and I felt like, you know, like the timing was right. You know what I mean? And then, you know, I might end up doing more than one event, and that's when I'll kind of spin the block and put other people under that format. So that's not something like, I have other things going on. This isn't like my new league or anything like that, but it's a format that I think battle rap needed right now.
Question,
you know what I mean?
with your tournament, how many people will be in the tournament?
Four.
So it's 4 people from the jump.
Just 2 battles.
Yeah, 4 people.
So 2 battles, 90-second rounds, $40,000. Call me.
I know that's the fuck, bro.
Get that easy money real quick.
Now, with this, there's a lot of tournaments going on.
Right.
And I feel like
Long-term commitments though.
long-term commitments.
You gotta battle for 6 months to get the bread.
You talking the King of the Dot one?
No, I'm just saying, even the Smack one, how many months is that lasting? 4?
I don't think it's 6. That's not 6, right?
4? Is it 4 months?
I think it's 4.
For what?
I wasn't saying 6 specifically, I'm just saying it's a long-term commitment to get the bread.
Right.
For what? For what? What do you mean?
For all the other tournaments going on right now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is one day.
That's crazy.
And that was
And
my,
90-second
my
rounds,
selling,
right?
90 second. That's my selling point.
Yeah,
To win the
really,
whole
my
tournament, you can win
my
one.
100,000 tournament is really gonna be one day too. Like we just gonna capture them preparing for this one day, and then the tournament one day, and they win 100 grand. The first 2 rounds is just 2-minute video of your best bars. So that's just like one round, and then it's just like the one day, and then you win the money. So it's like similar. You know what I mean? It's not like a lot of restrictions, or you got to do it like.
But I like how you doing it with including it. You want to create a new star. The way
sure.
you do that shit, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
My shit is
How do
like
you know?
reliving. Huh?
How do you know?
It might be an old star though. That's just back on the shit.
That's true. But anytime you have a competition that big with eyes on it, stars are born naturally.
And it might
Whether
be,
it's because
or it could be
personality,
like the last
talent.
5 could be like 5 new dudes that you never heard of that's super nice. And then it could be 5, like, or 3 niggas that's like you really know, and then 2 niggas that you used to know, but they back, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I
never know.
think the key, one of the keys in the tournament, our tournament, is for the ones that's gonna make it to the house. They still gonna become somebody, win, lose, or draw. For sure. Because they're gonna get so much content with all the like biggest names in battle rap.
For sure.
They're gonna be lit regardless. Yeah.
Even the people that make it out the first round, like when we got 10 of each team.
Yeah.
You know, you got
Like the
10
100?
that you could focus
The 100,
on. He
yeah.
got 10 he could focus on every day. It's like they gonna get a lot of attention
Yeah.
too. Like, you know what I'm saying, before you even get to the house part.
Yeah.
So it's worth taking a chance, even if you don't win the 100 grand, it's just worth the 150.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what makes a great battle rapper? Because I'm sure people are watching it like, well, I don't know if my style is gonna be a style they're gonna like, or like, what are you guys looking for?
Bars, lyrics. What you looking for?
I'm looking for bars also, but I'm also looking for
Originality.
like somebody to just be themselves.
I think that's it for me too. Like
Just be themselves.
creativity.
Everybody don't
Yeah.
gotta be aggressive and you know what I mean? Like just be dope. Just be unique.
Right. Well, what's y'all best battles, if you don't mind me asking?
That we've had or that we've
Period.
seen.
That
Hunger.
you might watch.
Believability. You know what I'm saying? That's important too. Just your passion.
you know what?
No, I mean like what's the battles that y'all watch? Just
that's
as
what I'm saying.
insight,
I'm
like
trying
what are your favorite battles to watch? What are the joints that you like, okay, if I was introducing battle rap to somebody, I would play this one.
All my battles. Play that. That'd be good.
I saw that coming.
I got a 5. I got a top 5. If
You got
I,
a top
if
5.
I got a battle rap playlist that I'm introducing people to, I go Cash Freeway, Lux Mook, You and Solomon, Reed Trigger, and Lux and Miles.
And Lux and Miles?
Yep. That's like my 5, like, GOAT level battle.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, Cash
I
Free.
don't think I got
Yeah.
a 5, but
Reed 5 is in the car.
it's definitely
In the car.
it's in the car.
Yo, that was a fire joint, by the way.
For sure, I think.
That was
yeah,
a
for
fire,
sure.
the video, the song, and all
For
that
sure.
shit. I was like, yo, he flipped
Nigga cap,
You better
that's
know
why I
it.
be
Fire.
telling nigga, ain't no
You better know
loss,
it.
my nigga. Just capitalize
You
off
better know
whatever
it.
happened, capitalize, and you
better
win.
know it.
All right, this shit been too cool for like an hour and change. This shit just been too cool. Are battle rappers the best rappers in the world?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
You being signed to TDE,
Without
do you
a
feel
doubt.
like the best in the room?
Best at what though?
The best
There's a lot of
rappers, like the
categories.
most entertaining, the
Spitters.
best lyricists, like.
Nah,
I'm gonna say this, right?
they not the best rappers all the way around.
I'm gonna say this, though.
They the best rappers lyrically. Like as
Lyrically.
far as bar wise and coming up with ideas and being creative as far as like you know what I mean, structuring like figurative language, because that's what you gotta focus on in battle rap. So I feel as though like as far as doing that, they the best. But all the way around is like far as being like a rapper, a musician, like an artist, I don't feel like battle rappers is the best. They could be,
Right.
but they ain't getting the proper training. They ain't got the proper
That's what I was about
bags.
to
They ain't
go
got the
into.
proper outlets. They ain't
That's
got
what I
the
was
proper
going to.
studio session set up. They ain't got the proper production. And they don't got the right people around them to give them advice. And even when they go in the right direction, the people to tell them that they is, and when they not, it's like, it's a lot of things that battle rappers missing that other artists might got. So
That's what you had in the beginning.
yeah, when I had machines behind me, I had production. I had a team behind me. I had people to teach me the business. And when I made music, get my music out to the people so that they could hear it. You know what I mean? Get me features and build me relationships that I ain't have. And I was able to do that. You know what I mean? And a lot of battle rappers don't get that opportunity, so they not good at it.
In the aspect, would you put it in this scenario? Would you say battle rappers are uncut diamonds? Because I say that
Some of
I
them.
say that because what he asks about the TD situation, and I like to use Kendrick as a prime example.
Right.
Kendrick cut from this cloth.
Right.
He cut from the battle rap cloth.
Right.
But they found a way to mold the nigga into an artist.
Like M.
Yeah, they molded him. So instead of him going into the studio aspect saying I'm gonna use my creativeness for bars, he turned the bars into whole records. You know what I mean? Like let's say
Break
like,
that down, 'cause
let's say like Ignorance is Bliss, right? The idea of the record is it's a bar. It's to make you go, yeah, I'm drinking, but yo, this shit fucked up. So instead of just saying, instead of putting it in the bar like drinking is bad for you, something is toxic, he put the bar in the whole record. And that's kind of where
kinda
his-
broke it down by
and
stories.
broke it down by stories.
Right.
So it wasn't like, let me write this as a bar. Let me write this bar as the record. And that's kind of what, you know, what I've learned since I've been around that group and been in the studio. So I think that's kind of what it is in battle rap aspect.
Right.
Like battle rappers are more focused on the actual bar than the bigger picture. Like,
What's it like being signed to TDE?
so just to make it clear, like I'm still in the development situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is a room full of mirrors scenario. So it's boot camp. It's rapper boot camp. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of, like Cass was saying, like, when you not in these situations, you think niggas just make music and they get on. Like, no, it's different. Like a motherfucker might be, it'd be tedious. Like, it'd be so tedious, it'd be like, your voice don't sound right with pianos. Change that piano to a violin. Go get the best violin player in the town.
Right.
Nigga come right in here. All right, rap over that. Like, no, I'm telling you, it's like microscopic. They find out everything you need to make you get to where you need to get to. So I think that's probably what it is, like being in those situations. I'm just seeing how music is made, and music made completely different from how we think. You know, it be scenarios where they'll be like, we want a 90 tempo, like look for a 90 tempo. All right, you got an idea? What's your idea? You wanna rap about some family stuff. All right, play the metronome. Write it to the metronome. Go spit the verse to the metronome. Now you got a verse, a hook, a verse, bridge, another 8 back into the hook, only on the metronome. By Monday, they got 50 different beats, and they like, you like this beat to that record? You like this beat to that record? You like this beat? So it's like a lot of different setups, bro.
Wow.
And that's it. It's wild, bro.
So it's not the other, because on the outside it's the other way around. You get the beat, you kind of write to it.
No, it's different. It's different. They gonna make the shit to your voice. Fuck your voice trying to fit on the beat. They gonna fit the beat to your voice.
Right.
So it's different over there, bro. It's different.
Yeah, that's deep.
And you know, and I'm pretty sure Cav's been in the industry forever. Like making them hits is a different ball game. Making them hits, right?
Yeah, it's like it's not the same process. Everybody don't take the same ones, but it is a process. It is like, I mean, a formula that you got to come up with to figure out how to make hits.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody don't follow the same procedure. Just like some people might write in a book, some people might write in their phone.
Yeah.
Some people might write on the computer. Some people
Right in the
might
booth.
just think of every 2 to 4 bars and just go lay it.
Right. Punch.
But it's like, that's whatever make them feel comfortable. So you can't say that that's the way to make a hit. It's just whatever you feel comfortable with doing and how you could get out the best shit that you need to get out. You know what I mean? But it's getting back to making just good music. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for a minute, people was being too technical with it because the business was involved and they felt like that's what you had to do to make a hit. But it's going back to, it's going to be back to like more, you don't gotta be as technical, like with hip hop.
Right.
Like hip hop about to go back to being like, you don't gotta be as
You could just be dope.
technical like the music. You know what I mean? You just gotta, like, you know what I mean? Just follow the science and just be dope again. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that shit just gonna fall in line. Like,
Well, what do you prefer?
actually, that's what make hip hop, when shit is not like all the way on. Like when it's slightly off and it's not like
Robotic,
technically
right?
like
Yeah.
how it's supposed to be.
Right.
That's what made hip hop so fire. You know what I mean? And then a lot of times with these new computer systems that they use, and it is like programmed to be on time, on time. Like, you know what I mean? That's why the feel is feeling different.
Quantized.
But now they feeling
Quantized, yeah.
Now the younger producers is figuring out ways to use these computer systems and still throw it off to where it's sounding more natural, like hip hop used to sound. Because they growing with these these programs that they use, and they growing. So now they can make it swing to where it's sounding more natural now. You know what I mean? But for a long period of time, it was sounding too like on point and robotic. That's why I wasn't feeling like how hip hop used to feel.
Yeah.
Well, who do y'all listen to? Just out of curiosity.
Right now, of course, I still listen to the legends. I find myself listening to a lot of Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Nip. I like Gates.
What's the boy I like?
I like Kevin Gates.
Jack Harlow?
I fuck with
Oh,
Jack.
he's fire. Who is it? Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
Yeah, I fuck with Jack.
I ain't heard him yet. Jack Harlow.
You know the white boy with the curly hair, the What's Poppin' Sports in the Top 10, that joint.
Yeah.
You know, you heard this shit.
Nah,
You don't listen to Whoopty?
I did it, bro. I did. I be in my own world, bro.
Whoopty?
Yeah.
Yo, so come on, man.
I listen to all Detroit niggas, man. I don't know none of their names. I just listen to all the Detroit niggas, my nigga.
That's the vibe
I
now.
fuck with the offbeat shit. That shit hard, my nigga. I can't even lie.
The
The little shit where they rap like in front, like a little bit in front of pocket.
You seen Pac-Man?
Man, I've been off this free promo. I've been off this shit called Coochie Scout, my nigga. Go listen to it,
That's that
bro.
where you got, what's that nigga name? I got the shit. Huh? Moray, you gotta look at that.
Moray.
Look up Moray, that shit fire.
He out of Philly or no? North Carolina?
Yeah, that's that work. He got that shit.
Yo,
I fuck with him.
You know, I think underrated that I started liking when he dropped the Chomp shit was Russ. When he dropped the shit with Busta and he dropped the shit with Crooked. I was like, cause
Russ been cooking too.
You know what I'm saying?
No, Russ is dope.
He-
Well, Russ
is
got like the
fire.
ultimate training. He was dropping a song a day for a whole year before he got
Yeah, yeah.
I fuck with Russ.
If I want to hear ultimate bars though, like I love Elzai. I think Elzai is like niggas can have a battle and listen to Elzai and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
this nigga now, like I'm gonna go rap on this level. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Conway, you know, after, you know, the issues with the list, he kind of saw some people being salty that he was on we just talked about this.
B-Dot.
B-Dot.
Yeah.
B-Dot's list as the best rappers of 2021. He said, hey, if you want to smoke, just let me know. And it's going down.
Shit.
How do battle rappers respond to that? Like, are we in a space where you feel like you could spar with industry rappers?
I look
on
at it
a
like
beat?
You do that.
I'm gonna say this because I
Yeah.
feel like I live like a thin line right now between like both worlds. When certain rappers like that at certain positions say they want to smoke, they talking to them niggas. They not talking to these niggas. And the reason why I say that is one of these niggas that really do that, they are in them niggas badly. So I don't think Conway was talking to none of these battle rap niggas.
You don't think Conway is one of the niggas known for his music that could battle rap?
He'll die over here.
You know he battled before, right?
Well,
Who? Man.
who? Where?
You said Cortez hosted it,
Yeah,
right?
Cortez hosted the battle. This was years ago.
Where was it? Fire?
It was it King of the Ring?
I be talking to everybody,
said
man.
King of the Ring.
Battle rappers and on beat. Anybody that rap, I be giving it up to everybody. Niggas
sure.
already know they don't want it with me on beat. That's like a cheat code. You want to give it? You want it on beat? It's like you definitely don't want it on beat.
Right.
And niggas don't want it on stage neither now. Like, cause I already got back in that bag. It's like I just had to get the cobwebs off. Now niggas don't want it on stage.
So is that Cassidy
I
Conway
don't
thing
give
a
a-
possibility?
This the crazy part. No, look,
That'd be
this the
fire.
crazy part. This the crazy part. This
For the sport, though.
No, but look, Pete, check this.
And
And
you and Conway going back and
no,
forth.
tell me am I wrong though,
Conway?
Direct?
Conway.
Yo, am I
mean,
wrong
like,
though? Look, Pete,
this the thing.
Yo, wait, hold on, let me get this off real quick. Real quick. I know he gonna go for it.
I want everybody to know. I already sent out the tweet. I want the smoke, but
Yeah, but
you know,
peep
we'll
this,
see what
though,
happens.
like,
You
this
should
is what I'm
just
saying,
gotta
right?
just go.
So there was this gap where it was like the industry and then here, like battle rap kind of set in this little cage, like where they hold the strong niggas down, right? I think battle rap is reaching this popularity level where you can't really talk shit and niggas not say nothing. You get what I'm saying? Cause it's kind of like it's like
Somebody's gonna notice.
it's like neck and
People are
neck
gonna see
now.
it,
Like
right.
this shit becoming its own major industry.
Right.
Like a battle rap nigga could really say right now I get 250 a battle.
Nah, no bullshit.
You get what I'm saying? Niggas say I get 100 a battle. Niggas always talking about I get 80 a show. Battle rap niggas say I get 100 a battle.
100 for 9 minutes. What's up?
You get what I'm saying? It's becoming that.
Man.
Right.
It's becoming that. So pretty soon, when the nigga starts saying you want to smoke, a nigga gonna be able to say something.
No bullshit.
Who would you want to smoke with?
In the industry?
Yeah.
Not a single, I'll say this loud and clear, ain't a single nigga in the industry want any smoke with me.
But there's nobody in
no,
particularly
listen, no, I don't-
that you
I-
always wanted to like.
No.
Well, he did. He already did that. Him and Ab
I'm
Soul.
gonna say that loud and clear. Any nigga in the industry, any one of them, any.
You gotta think of it though. Ab Soul.
Listen to me.
Absolutely.
I got $1 million in cash. Any nigga in the industry stand in front of me, I'll clean you.
Any.
$1 million in cash of my own money.
Reed, you feel the same way?
For sure. I mean, but I don't really.
Nah,
I don't really even want to battle no industry nigga.
I'm gonna talk spicy
They're not on my
right now.
radar. You know what I'm saying? I
I'm
salute
gonna
them
talk
for what they do.
I be chill,
but-
dog. I be chill. I like to do my antics and shit, but I'm at a point in my career where it's just certain shit that I be seeing, like lists and certain people saying certain shit. Niggas get on tracks and say ain't nobody fucking with me. I'm just getting tired of it. Any nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, Cass, when you sitting there saying, yeah, and then, you know, that's why niggas can't fuck with me. There's this little battle rapper part of me that's like, what you mean, though? You know what I mean? Like, and that's always gonna, it's always gonna be there. Like, battle rap is a competitive, period.
Sure.
You probably hear certain niggas talking a certain way and be like, oh, nah. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't going down like that.
For sure.
What are the dream matches?
Nah, it's just like this, though. You gotta look at it like, you know what I mean? Look at it like a basketball player like Russell Westbrook. Like, you know what I'm saying? Got like the most triple doubles, or like, you know what I'm saying? Or like a nigga like, you know what I mean? Like Damian Lillard breaking all these records, or a nigga like Steph shooting like that.
Right.
Like the way they hitting all these threes constantly though. Like in the playoffs, consistently, like doing it over and over again, year after year after year, right? And then you got a new nigga that just starts shooting kind of good. You know what I mean? He dropped 20, 30 that night, you know what I'm saying? Then he like, yo, and then the nigga like one of them legends that I just named come out like, man, young boy, you ain't fucking with me. And the young boy like, man, what? It's like, in my basketball mind, I'm thinking like, what? Like, yeah, but it's like, even if you do good tonight, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you do drop more than me tonight, I've been doing this shit so much, man. Yo, see how many times I done did this shit over and over and over and over and over again.
From that,
and I'm probably still gonna come out tonight and drop more than you.
Right.
Like, still tonight.
Right.
Like, after all that shit I already did, I'm probably still gonna come out here tonight and drop more than you. And control the team. And everybody on my team get better when I'm around. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm generating the most money, niggas buying my jerseys. Everybody fucking love me. You know what I'm saying? Generating way more money. So now you gotta factor that stuff in. It ain't just about battling. It's like look how much of a part I played for the culture for even to be in the position that it's in right now for niggas to even be battling. Right. So niggas gotta take that in consideration when they talk about Cass. It ain't just like me just saying like right now who could just write the best rap. Like even if I don't write no raps no more, or I just start writing some bullshit, look at everything I already did. It's already still too much. Right. Even if a nigga start blacking out today, it's like you gotta keep doing that shit for years and years and years and years and years to try to catch up to what I already did. So that's why I be kind of talking like that, you know what I'm saying? On top of the fact that I still be giving it up.
Yeah, nigga the best, bro. You can't argue with it though. That's the thing. You cannot argue.
It just would be pointless. It'd be pointless. Like
you're gonna lose, son. Don't do it, my nigga.
Ain't nothing you can do about that. Yeah. But who's the fantasy match for you?
In what, battle rap or just in life? In
battle rap. It don't gotta be a battle rapper. Give me 5 names of people you would battle.
For me, for myself?
They don't even gotta be rappers.
Yo, look.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yo, can I help? Because they're gonna think too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like they get like, yeah, you know, I'll take anybody, you know what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Like I battled Donald Trump. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about
some shit like that. Like some like a match that you feel like personally I would go crazy because I really got something to say to this person.
Or like
I think it's looks for him. His just
no.
to be a
Like
battle
no,
rap.
he's saying just in like a fantasy, so just like in your mind, like
right.
William Shakespeare for me.
Shakespeare?
Yeah.
Wow, over the Bible.
Just a nigga, just a writer nigga. Like I would. Them niggas wrote shit that hit now. You get what I'm saying?
Like next level
like
shit.
To be or not to be is a haymaker forever.
Right.
So I would want to battle one of them writer niggas, like ultimate writer niggas, like
Shakespeare. It's crazy.
Yeah, I got a battle somebody like Gandhi.
You got the piece? Nigga, I got the piece.
You gotta be like somebody like that's like.
Why Gandhi?
He's super nice.
Nigga super nice.
You just want to see. Yo, I think Cass want to see if he could get under Gandhi's skin. Like, You see what he be doing in these face-offs? Like,
My
can he
nigga,
make
Gandhi
Gandhi
gonna be
act
tight,
up? That's
my nigga, in
crazy.
the
Can he
face-off.
make Gandhi go get the bags?
Y'all both got it. Y'all both got it. Now you see how you said you could take one bar and make it into a whole thing?
Yeah.
That's that.
Yeah.
He's super nice. Then
Yeah.
you can't get mad. So if I'm in a face-off with Gandhi and I get under his skin and I get him emotional like Hitman, imagine if I get Gandhi acting like Hitman.
Yo, this
That's
nigga the best,
crazy.
son. This nigga the best, bro.
This nigga crazy as
This
shit.
nigga's the GOAT, my nigga. Yo, Gandhi gonna pull up on your ass, my nigga. Gandhi gonna catch you outside, my nigga. Saw that shit now, nigga.
I want to know what Reed's shit is.
Because one thing I noticed, I don't know if y'all noticed or not,
It's the,
what battles do the biggest numbers?
what battles do the biggest numbers?
Yeah, on YouTube.
I know.
Shit.
You know.
I know.
And you know that's why I said it.
Yeah, I know exactly what he said.
Epic rap.
Epic
rap
rap
battles
I was
of
telling niggas
history.
about that forever.
Okay.
I was telling niggas about that forever. Niggas
I
like, you
never paid
bugging.
attention to that, yeah,
I was
but
telling
this-
niggas about that forever. What is that, nigga? One of them motherfuckers got 2 billion. It was wild, my nigga. Wow.
Crazy
I
number.
forgot who it was.
Abraham
And it's shit like that. Cassidy versus
I
Gandhi.
think it was Trump.
You know
Trump
what I mean?
versus Hillary Clinton.
Trump and who?
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, shit had some like 2 billion or some wild shit. Some shit
I
like
would
that.
probably have to battle Rambo.
Ooh, Reed versus
that's fire.
Rambo.
That's fine.
Rambo?
He gonna
Yeah.
cook you.
Sylvester
K over the shoulder. If he start the battle off with K over the shoulder, huh? Yo, you cook.
Yo, Rambo gonna have that Sylvester Stallone voice.
Yeah.
And a bunch of niggas might ghost right for that nigga, had a nigga.
Yo, that'd be crazy.
You're the
Wow,
only one who
my
named
nigga.
the battle that can really happen, man.
Yo, that might could really happen though.
Yeah.
Like,
That's fire.
What about you though?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna think too hard. I'm definitely thinking too hard. Who would it be? Who would it be?
Conway.
Conway?
Yeah. Yo, you should honestly just go at him on the beat and respond.
you
Cause
do
them is
Legends
rappers. Niggas gonna be like,
Edit this part. Just edit this part. Nobody don't see it coming. When it happens,
for
you know
real.
what I mean? But I do feel like for us, like even for you, Cass, like the blueprint to battle rap was get known, push the music.
Yeah.
For sure.
It was always that. But now because of your contribution, my contribution, Direct's contribution, there's people that's growing up and saying, I don't care about rapping on the beat.
Right.
I want to be a battle rapper.
And that's what I was
That's a
saying
fact.
by it has gotten big
That's a
now.
fact.
Right.
Like you said, we did it to try to get record deals or try to be a bigger artist.
Right.
To the people that watch us, we are the big artists.
Right.
Nah, but like I told you earlier, I started battle rapping, and I said,
Because I'm sitting here, I'm sitting here listening to y'all, like artists, the rap. Y'all understand, like, I'm more the young crowd, and I'm listening to all the new music. But I grew up on like battle rap.
Right.
Oh, that's a whole, we really sit like regular street users. We're in the streets, we don't listen to music. They really sit and watch us, bro.
Nah,
Nigga.
nah, but
Different, y'all bigger than what y'all really think y'all is.
That's a fact.
I got dudes who call me talking about y'all like, can't believe I'm here, bro.
Matt,
Yo, you really in there with him? Yo, man, we yo.
No, that's the thing. Like
I
niggas
started off
became.
wanting to battle,
That's
but
good.
there wasn't no money in it. There wasn't no outlet for it, so that's why I just decided to get the deal, and you know what I mean, do all that shit to get the bag, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I had a love for battle rap, like that's what I really wanted to do. So if back when I had that attitude, if it was like wow opportunities and tournaments like this 100K shit that we doing and all of these opportunities, then I would have went in that direction opposed to getting a deal, because that's what I would have loved. So now that all of these opportunities is available, now niggas could just focus on just putting bars together, and I gotta worry about all the other goofy shit to try to survive.
That's real shit.
Yeah, and it
That's
you know,
real nigga shit.
just to kind of let the cat out the bag, like that was a situation that I just had recently after the Tay-Rock battle, right? You know, I was getting a few offers left and right for big battles, like ultra bags.
Right.
And I kept saying no, because I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm about to do this music shit. and it clicked in my head. The fuck I'm gonna do the music shit anyway, but like there's $100,000 bags over here.
Why not take them?
Why not? Let me get one of those, let me get one of those, let me get one of those.
Well, I think when you get to a certain point, when you really start like touching money, it becomes whether you here with it.
Yeah.
It's not about the money no more.
Yeah.
Like Easy was saying, yeah, dog, I battle you, you know what I'm saying? Niggas give you the money and all that, But in my mind, I'm like, I have zero motivation to take that match right now.
Yeah.
You never know. You might say something one day, or I might wake up in the mood and be like, yo, I want to kill a new nigga. You know what I mean? Like, who's the best nigga?
Right.
But if it ain't here, we was talking about that. There was a lot of battles that we took that we wasn't here with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw the result.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
But then there's battles where it's like, oh nah, they doubting me.
Yeah.
This nigga talking shit.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you'll see like the, say it again?
How do you keep that on? How do you keep yourself?
It's hard. For me, it's hard because for me to get that motivated,
Yeah.
like it takes a lot. And I figured out a little formula for myself.
Right.
Oh, personal shit
Right.
means something to me.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like when the niggas was like, Math is on a revenge tour. No, I was just taking battles that meant something to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Because everything else was like, well, I'm gonna stand up here and be like, yeah, you soft, you a sucker, you a bitch ass nigga. All right, cool.
Routine
Give my
shit.
money. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
500. You
That's
remember
it.
my time.
Yeah, you was wildin'. You was wildin'. Daylyt was battling every weekend for $500.
3 a weekend.
I was
three-
like, yo, son, you get
But
going
this
crazy
is
out
why
here.
you got what you got
you
from
charging
him.
niggas? This nigga said $500. I said, no, you fucking the game up,
Niggas
bro.
like, why book Math? We could book Daylyt for 500.
Exactly, and that's exactly what was going on.
Nah, but you gotta realize though, after a while, niggas is like, I'm gonna book this nigga, he gonna come as a Klansman, he gonna take it off and be Jesus underneath, and then throw a water balloon at a nigga. Do I want that? Am I willing to risk what I got going on
Right.
for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they was.
A lot of people did. Yeah, definitely.
They was.
And then every time they got sick of it, here this nigga go rapping for real again.
I knew it.
Renewing the lease.
As soon as they be like, I ain't gonna never book this nigga again, I'll find a whatever
I
lead
wish-
and go crazy.
I wish when we battled around that time, you was rapping for real.
Yeah.
Cause the annex, I was like, this nigga, I don't know. What's he get? Man, I'm going with 2 rounds.
Yo, you cheated though. This nigga had me tight, my nigga. So boom, right? The battle over. I'm like, yeah, I just beat Mav. The nigga choked every round. The battle come out, his shit's clean as a whistle.
I didn't choke.
Yeah, you did, nigga.
You choked in a second. It was only 2 rounds. He said every round. It was only 2 rounds, man. It was only 2 rounds.
It was
No, it
only
was only
two?
2 rounds.
I think it was supposed to be 3.
It was supposed to be 3, and
See,
I
I
remember
knew
I
it.
pulled you to the side. I was like, yo,
Nigga,
son,
nigga said, yo, son.
I only got 2 rounds.
Ain't
for
got
you,
no
son.
third. I'm like, what do you mean? But no, like you said, I respect Cass for saying this because he put the bug in my ear like last time he was here. And he was saying like, just imagine where battle rap would be if we would have took all of our battles serious, like everybody.
Yeah. And I said that when he came on the show when he said that. I was like, yo.
Crazy. Like I think about that a lot. Like, yeah, my career is where it is now. I don't know where it would be if I didn't do the antics, but maybe it would have been bigger if I would have took every battle like extremely seriously.
I don't think so.
Or
You don't
not
think so?
as, not individually, not just thinking about yourself, because I said like, you know, antics mixed with talent is good. But not just you individually.
Just like a collective, like
just the culture, period.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
imagine if
that's
he
true.
wasn't thinking like, man, I ain't, whatever, let me just get this money. Like, you know what I mean? Because he already hot, it ain't no progression, it's the same shit. It's like niggas ain't really getting the bags they looking for. They can't compete with these industry niggas. It's like feeling like a waste of time.
Right, and you
But-
feel famous as
But-
as an industry nigga.
But you're
you
not
just
getting the
not.
bags and you're not being
Just
able
not.
to do the shit that you want to do. So you feel like, what the fuck? Like, it don't, you know, like, am I doing something wrong? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if there's opportunities and there's bags, you know what I'm saying, coming in, you know what I'm saying, for the battle rappers, then they can move different. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas could be just,
I ain't gonna lie. I used to be like
But-
500, nigga. You gonna get.
What I wanted to say
16
is a
here.
collective though. That's why we together. Because if you would have went hard at every battle and took it serious, you would have went hard at every battle and took it serious. Imagine if Mook would have went harder, Lux would have went harder, T-Rex would have went harder. Like everybody would have went harder and did their best, even when they was getting the 500s in the least bags and niggas was bullshitting them or niggas was hating them or niggas was saying you shouldn't do antics or you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't punch niggas and niggas ain't never let that distract them. Niggas just kept it moving and doing their best every time.
Right.
Then imagine what the culture would be worth as a whole, not just yourself. Who knows if you would be worth more just yourself. I'm just talking about what this whole shit would be worth. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be doing this shit for. You know what I mean? To show niggas that this shit is, the energy, this shit is crazy and there's a lot of money in it. And that's why I be making these moves that I be making, not just for myself, but for everybody that's going to take it seriously and treat this shit right.
Right.
That shit gonna benefit everybody that's putting in work with this shit, not just me.
That's a fact.
See, one day I gotta have a conversation with you, cause
I got pissed, man. That shit.
there's a deeper motivation to that probably spawned from being young.
Yeah.
Cause I think for all of us, we had that, but being in the battle rap world and hitting that ceiling, it kind of dulls out your passion for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Until you find a
We all
reason.
went through
Or
it.
niggas is like, it's over for you, dog.
Right.
You can't come back and do this shit no more. And then you're like, man, fuck everybody. Back against wall. Killing niggas again. Here we are. Killing everybody. Dying. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta, it's like you gotta hit that part. Like, you look at all the battlers that stayed active, Charlie Clips,
For sure.
Daylyt, myself. All of us hit some point where we was like, man, fuck this shit.
I swear to God.
Real talk. It was like, man, fuck this shit. Beasley on my phone talk about, what? You gonna give me what? Man, fuck this shit.
All right, let me get it. All right, let me
I'm gonna
get
take this money, but you ain't getting the best math.
Facts, my nigga. That's an ultimate fact, boy, cause I promise you. We used to have these conversations all the time, like, yo, what you got today, nigga? Like, it's gonna be one of them days, bro.
Listen, I know all about
Yo,
it.
like, my nigga,
It'd be like
Summer
Madness in a
Madness,
hotel, someplace in a different country,
Yo.
a different state or whatever, just in a room like, yo, I gotta finish my third.
Yo,
Yo, I hate hearing
look, I'm telling you, this is
I
real
hate hearing
shit,
that shit.
bro. I ain't afraid to say this shit.
I be mad at
I
niggas.
knew something bad was gonna happen in Summer Madness, cause I was tight, my nigga. I'm like, yo, I looked at Mav from across the crowd. Mav was just like, the fuck is this shit?
Word.
Like, yo, it was bugged out, my nigga. So I knew, I'm like, yo, like there was a time where we felt worthless. Like we felt worthless as human beings, like slaves. Like, man, I ain't working. I'm gonna take this little bread, but nigga, I need it. You know, I got a bill or two, but nigga, I ain't working hard. I'm just not. Like,
I feel that.
There's a couple songs I can't put out.
but you know, but now
they in battles.
But now,
I mean, there's niggas that do that though.
yo,
There's
I'm gonna keep it real, right?
Niggas that put the battle with songs that's already
I'm
out.
gonna keep it real, but now it's like, you know, when the motherfucker hit your jack, and let's boil it down to like,
Real shit.
but let's just boil it down to it's not a big bag, but in the eyes of a battle rapper, this is a big bag. Let's just say a nigga hit your jack with 15 bands. That's a big bag to an up and coming battle rapper.
Right.
Nigga, you gonna wanna go hard. You know, you gonna for sure gonna wanna go hard, right?
Right.
So you know, let's go higher than that. The nigga got 20, 30 for you. Nigga, what? We going hard all the way. But it wasn't like that all the time. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that early.
Big facts.
Nah, but y'all talking about that, but talk about me, the person that was in the industry. I could have came back and got
this nigga.
fucking.
Yo, give me a
they
pre-roll, my
offer me
nigga. I gotta smoke with
40,
this.
50, 75, 85, 100, and I'm like turning it down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could have been going to get them hundreds, and you know what I'm saying, still doing my industry shit, but nah, I'm turning it down because it's for the culture. I told you I'm not coming back till I get $250,000. And I said that, and I mean that shit. had to sacrifice for dumb years. How much years was that? Like 15 years before they got that amount of money up for me to come back. I could have been battling that whole 15 years, really beating niggas. Imagine if I would have started battle rapping when battle rap first started, from that 15 years, and getting the most money from then, and just demanding the most money that they was willing to offer me, and I could have just kept getting it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But you coming from a
That's
different
how-
place, Cass.
Nah, it's a sacrifice you gotta make, man, for the culture, to show niggas what this shit is about. When I started making them sacrifices, niggas started saying there was money involved. Mook and them started asking for money. Niggas started demanding money. When Mook said he got 20, he sent the culture in an uproar. But when Mook got 20, I said I wasn't coming back until I get $250,000. Like, you don't remember? Before Mook got the 20.
I remember that.
Before Mook got the 20.
I spent that
I
with
said I
white
wasn't
tees.
coming back till I get $250,000.
But you gotta understand, 20 for a murder Mook is like $250,000 for Cassidy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what me making these statements and saying that is letting people know that there's money in battle rap, and letting people know that what the part I play and the energy I am when people thought it was impossible. They like, man, he offered you 40, you ain't getting 40 a show right now. It's like, what are you doing in music? You like, you need to come out.
I think Mook said that.
Wow, shit we could pull up. Everybody did all these blogs telling me to come back for these little ass numbers. Yo, you bugging, man. Smack
40
said he
ain't
got
little, my
40
nigga.
for you. Like 40? I'm like, what? Like, just cause everybody else only got 20 and 40 is like double what they, that ain't shit. I'm not coming back for that. No, hell no.
It was
no,
good
I'm
he
not
did
coming
that
back.
though, because you know what that's called, setting the market value. If he can go ahead and get 250, what are you worth? What are you worth? What are you worth? Like he when he did that, he raised the bottom line. For sure. And a lot of league niggas was mad.
No,
but
you know it's
gotta look at
crazy.
it like-
Boom. So they after he came back versus Diz, and the word on the street that he had got, what was it, 250?
Yeah.
Word
That's
was
what
on
I
the
said.
street, right? So they was trying to hit niggas up to do the second joint again. Niggas was like, yeah, I need 90. Niggas just start saying wild numbers after that. Like, like my nigga, you got 3 battles online. Fuck you talking about 20 bands, my nigga. Like, your niggas start saying wild
fuck
numbers
the
after
game.
that.
I mean, but then that's called market correction.
No, he did. No, he
Things
did.
level. A couple niggas got overpaid.
Yeah.
Good for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then things leveled. We see this happen in the stock market all the time. Like this shit leveled out, but at the end of the day, the bottom line was still raised and affected. So
Then I went and got that same number from every league. And then I said, now I want $1 million. I ain't go down. I ain't go down. I ain't say, all right, now I'm gonna come back for 30. No, no, I want $1 million now. So what if I get $1 million, then what do everybody else could get? I ain't saying y'all could get $1 million like me. See, people be making a mistake thinking just cause I say I'm getting this, you just jump and say you want, no. You gotta analyze your algorithms and what the part you play to determine your number. But it's definitely gonna be more than what niggas was ever getting in this
Yeah,
shit.
for sure. I mean,
for sure.
You just gotta know your part, know your role.
Yeah,
Right.
like everybody
Cass, You gotta
different.
understand, Cass, you paying for Cass bars, you paying for his star status too. Like this man was a signed artist. Like,
Right.
you
And his
paying-
promotion,
You paying
though.
for it, of course, it's hard work.
Yeah.
Of course we know that. But I'm talking about you really paying for that whole fucking package when you book Cass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it go. Nigga like me, I mean, out the streets, I'm okay with the 30s and the.
That's what makes it dirty.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with the 30s right now. You know what I'm saying? You do that 4 or 5 times a year.
That's how I was feeling about my
Nah,
500,
but the
Reed.
30s
That's how I was feeling about my
them
500.
30s,
You was wildin'.
he come from a
That's why I
different
don't
place.
My nigga,
understand.
You was
That's why
wildin'.
I
Hey,
don't understand.
Matt, no.
Them 30s would have been 2,500 if I ain't say that I want this and I did it like this and showed this was available.
For sure.
Them 30s that you could keep coming to get, or you said whatever you get in y'all these drugs, they wouldn't even have been available unless niggas like seen, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, man, I need something. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot. 30 is a lot. Niggas was going crazy when Mook got 20, and that was like the top you could ever get.
Right.
And then you say you come back in
I
for 30.
remember, yo, remember,
Like, you know
remember
what I'm
when
saying?
This motherfucker's out there still getting 25.
But Bob, remember when Mook,
100.
no, remember when Mook,
100. Very popular.
No
Pete,
bullshit.
remember the, man, 25K, I kill a nigga for real line.
Yeah.
At that moment, niggas still thought 25 was impossible.
Nah, for real though.
And niggas like, yo, that nigga ain't get on 25,000, you crazy. Niggas still thought it was impossible. Like,
I ain't gonna front, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can honestly say, like, you brought it up earlier, like, it took the passion away. Like, I feel like when the money came into play is when niggas got lazy. Cause I remember when we was pups, it wasn't no money involved.
it was like, nigga, I'm better.
It was like, yeah, we wanted it. Like,
I'm
we
better.
wanted that shit. Like, it was no paper involved. And that's when niggas was going the craziest.
But I can't say
You know
it was
what I'm
no
saying?
paper involved, because mentally.
I mean, you had a little bit of like
Mentally-
hood shit,
Yeah.
like your OGs and niggas betting paper on the side and all that.
But no,
I'm
I think
talking
what
about-
Mav about to say is the ultimate goal was if I get better than you, I could get up there
Right.
to possibly
I get-
get
For sure,
money.
for sure.
And I think that's where Cassidy was at when he was doing it.
Right.
Saying, yo, this is to get me up here. Motherfuckers just stop. I think that disconnect is what fucked people up. But if you stayed like that, and that's what he's saying. He's basically saying, imagine if niggas just stayed on point.
Yeah, for sure.
Period.
For sure.
Where would be at.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
That was some hard waters to navigate, though.
Yeah, right.
Cause niggas is
be magic.
some of the gatekeepers and some of the niggas in power don't give a fuck about what niggas got going on and will throw them in any situation.
Well, I
can't
think that's why this situation is so
You know what I'm
important,
saying?
because unification is what we needed. Because there is no league without us.
Exactly.
And now I hear every day you scroll on Twitter, you'll see battlers complaining about what somebody at a league is doing, whether they're personally trying to sun them or whatever, or they don't feel like they're getting their value. You constantly hear that. And the numbers that a league does could never be bigger than the numbers that we do collectively.
Big facts.
Never.
You would never know you don't like wrestling either until you really see like real boxing and real UFC and like real blood and niggas really getting shit broke and really tapping out and about to die.
Right.
You see that, it's different than wrestling. You
Big
might be a
facts.
kid thinking wrestling is everything. That's like your life when you a kid before you realize that you get old and you see that real shit.
Right.
And it's like, that's what we bringing to the table. The leagues was bringing wrestling to the table. You just present niggas with the real shit, they gonna like it.
Right.
Not saying wrestling won't still sell. You still see people watch wrestling, but the ratings ain't nowhere near and they ain't generating.
I feel the same way.
Even
Shit
in this
need to be
aspect,
corrected.
but even in this aspect of what Kaz doing right now, and just in regards to like the leagues in general, like there's a problem that I've always seen and I've always talked about it, and the problem is battle rappers have lost the connect with the fans. Now the fans go to the league before the battle rapper, right? You know, for example, if a lead owner drop a blog about a situation, he'll get more views than the actual battle rapper. Lee's got more subscribers than actual battle rapper. Like some of these niggas can't even get 15 subscribers because the fans no longer want to see them. They want to see them on that lead.
But at the same time, though, when everything is concentrated, that's when, like, if KD was playing over here and this one was playing over here and this one playing over there, the ratings wouldn't be as high on TV. It's the fact that they got all of these niggas in one concentrated place. You know what I'm saying? And it's bringing everybody's potential views together. But I feel like there's a way to promote both
scenario,
at the same
right?
time.
In the scenario that we in, right? We still all independent contractors.
Right.
So your fans should still follow you wherever you go versus saying, if you don't go here, I ain't even gonna look for you.
Well, that's because a lot of leagues don't do a good job creating a system that says, you saw Daylyt's battles, now go listen to his music.
Yeah, they don't.
Go do that.
Yeah, but I
But
already
you know
did
why?
that wrong. That don't matter wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? Because on the biggest league, I got the like least amount of views. It's like it don't matter. Like it's like I get views everywhere I go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you're a different
I could do a
case, like-
battle with no league, period, right now. Like what we doing right now is about to get views. This shit right here, niggas need to watch this. This about to get views, bro. Like you see us
But I'm
talking
saying
right now, and this shit
you're
about
a
to get
different
views.
case, cause like I'm saying, speaking.
Nah, we
from-
all the same.
But no, look, I'm saying this right. Like I'm gonna use an example, right? Like I remember one time, like it was when me and Big T was about to battle in traffic. We was arguing, and he was saying like, well, I get XYZ views on URL. And I'm like, nigga, you got 1,300 views on your video on your own channel. I got 3 million view videos on my own channel. So that was my thing where I was trying to say, like, what has happened is we have handed over our fans to the leads. Like, they want to see you through there. They don't care about you without it. This is how these niggas fall off. But with this scenario, if we build a scenario, which you are building a scenario to where the fans want to see us. They don't care if there's a nigga in the middle. You know what I'm saying? They want to see us in general, and I think that's been needed for a long time, bro.
Sure.
I went to a certain battle rap and I said, yo, we could battle on our own. I feel like we got the potential to make clear six figures a couple times easily. And he still was like, nah, I need 80 up front.
But
not everybody wants to take that risk. Right. So.
Can I ask you a question? Like, do y'all ever think about like just taking it back to y'all first started in the streets? Like, y'all see how y'all building, get people together. Y'all really start a tour for that. Go straight to the block with it. And that's how y'all grow y'all fans, touching them, like being hands on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
TV, but I know you're gonna come to my city. You gonna spit that on my corner.
Like kind of like how N1 did, like XYZ, we in the middle of your city at this whatever, pull up, like we out here.
I'm paying you to come, I don't want you to go on stage. I'm paying you to come to my block and y'all have a battle. I'm street, I want to see y'all battle.
Like how we did. Like how we pulling up and. Yeah.
Somebody's gonna get shot, dog. Ain't nobody doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, well, in this era, yeah.
Trophy, come on with these.
He said, come to my block and battle. Nah, somebody get shot.
In this era, niggas definitely get shot.
I feel what you're saying.
You gotta relax, man. Nah, Trophy. Nah, Trophy. You gotta relax. Nah, you gotta relax, man. What is that?
No, I did what you're saying, kind of bringing it back to the essence.
What is that gonna do for anybody, bro?
Oh shit.
Like, we talking about shit that's gonna change the culture and make niggas bags. You talking about going to somebody's hood. It's like,
no, realistically, like,
nah, we not doing that.
They like battling on the street, me battling on the street right now.
Nah, we not doing that.
Fuck?
Nah, we not never doing that. That don't even make no sense. That don't make no sense, Trophy. Like, sometimes people come up with ideas and it don't make no sense, and you just let the shit, my bad, I was high. Like, I had an idea, but I ain't put it together right.
I feel what he's saying, though, because whenever...
I get it. I get where you're going.
Lower levels, it'll work for a little pop-up battery situation.
You know what it is? Whenever you have something like this grassroots, and people love it for not being super big and corporate, it's like, even if it's not just the battle aspect, you gotta find ways to stay in tune and in touch with your fans, because that's the people who really drive it. So I get what he's saying. It might not have to be a battle, but other creative ways, like how people do book signings in certain communities, or go ahead and do this, different ways to reach out and touch the people, because that's how you really gonna eat at the end of the day.
That shit is old school, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays, it's social media, man. That shit is the back in the day. Book signings and little promo tours and going out to the corner. There's no corners open, bro. We just came out of COVID. Niggas is not even the fuck outside. We talking about going to people's corners. Yo, my nigga, that's back in the day strategy. Right now, the culture is in tune with what we doing. Everybody gonna see this that's in the culture. You don't gotta go to the block. They about to see this shit right here. You don't gotta go to everybody block when everybody block about to see this shit all at the same time. Anybody from any block, you show niggas. Yo, look at this. These niggas is talking this shit, and you show the block. Right. You don't go to everybody block unless it's arranged, unless we moving around and we got something planned around it, then you tap in. Not just go set up battles and there's no benefit for that, and it's gonna cost too much of a risk.
He broke it down how I was trying to say.
You mean? I feel you though, boy. We gonna tap into the hood, but
the internet and all that shit interfere with y'all bags, and if they said, fuck it, I want to put them on this platform, your fans can't see it. So you still gotta go through them. What you saying is internet shit. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta go through them. I'm just trying to say, figure out a way.
Go through who?
Nah, I dig it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Because I feel like that would be like a viral moment for any one of us if we did that right now.
Did what?
Like just battle somebody in the street.
Yeah.
Nah,
The cat said,
I don't
nah.
want to see that. First of all, nah, man. That's not what we doing, man. We not here to cause more chaos and cause more confusion in the culture. We here to set this shit straight, man. Everybody play a part. Everybody different. You don't see Floyd about to go to fucking a regular gym in the hood and go just fight a nigga. Nah, but that's different. This is an exhibition match for wild paper. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He getting wild paper. Y'all niggas boxing out. This is wild paper. And a nigga that's in a different weight class that was popping shit, he wanted to call me out, so I'm about to go get this paper after I done already beat niggas my whole career. With bad hands and everything, niggas couldn't beat me. I fought everybody, beat everybody, and I'm undefeated. Now I'm retired, just beating niggas for the check. So you can't say that's the same. But when Floyd was the champion and had them belts around his waist, he wasn't going to no fucking Golden Gloves gym just boxing niggas. He wasn't giving even nobody no fucking fight. Only one person in the world could deserve a fight at the time against Floyd. It was only one person that was meeting that level at the time.
Right.
Nobody else could. So that's how it is with certain battle rappers. Like, niggas not going to the hood just battling everybody. Unless we doing the tournament style. Now you enter this tournament, now you could battle everybody that's in the tournament for this 100K. This is the given opportunity for everybody to battle, and is including every hood. So it's like the hood is involved. But I'm not sacrificing legendary battle rappers that done put in work, that been rapping forever, to just go battle somebody that you don't know, little such and such, that probably only got a couple raps. Nah, we not doing that. Nah, we not doing that.
Mad versus bro, but y'all not asking somebody corner, but it's just somewhere where y'all built it yourself and y'all fans is there to see something big. That's it. It don't gotta be, but y'all making money like how you just said, the 100,000 plan, whatever you just said, it could be something worth it. But we in touch instead of going through these programs y'all talking about.
Nah, nobody ain't gotta go through no program though. We ain't going through no program with this, bro. It's like, I mean, we ain't doing, there's no program here, bro. It's all bosses here. We talking about boss decisions. And there's no program here. There's nobody overseeing us. There's no program here. We talking about, yeah, but we don't gotta go to no corner, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's money in here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We could niggas is talking about booking venues, trying to decide what size of the venue niggas gonna book to promote this energy. What type of fucking real money? We talking about getting millions and millions of dollars that's invested into this culture, and how we gonna break that shit down and make sense. Not go to no fucking corner, bro. Stop throwing that negativity in the air. Battle rap is bigger than the fucking corner. You not telling these basketball niggas to go to the corner and play ball? Is you not telling fucking
And they
go to the corner and go play ball?
Niggas be at Dykeman.
That's bullshit. They not really playing, bro. That shit is like promo. I'm talking about for real. Like, come on,
but that's
man.
what I'm saying.
promo?
It's promo. It's promo. Period. It's not what it is. It's just promo. Period. It's like KD going to the Rucker. It's promo. We know he ain't gonna play like he in the finals, but him being there, he's gonna gain more fans. So I kind of get what you're saying.
Nah, but
it gotta be controlled. It can't be no willy-nilly shit.
Nah, don't say you get what he's saying. No, I don't get what he's saying. I don't get what he's saying. No. KD, nah, you trying to, I don't give a fuck. Bro, I don't care what you're trying to say. At the end of the day, me going to battle on King of the Dot, me going to go battle on Smack, and me going to go battle on RBE is like one of them niggas going back and playing at the Rucker. And y'all niggas is like established niggas like them Rucker niggas is. They not fucking no names. Them niggas is out there balling. They just not NBA niggas. Mm-hmm. But they fucking established and they got names. Like URL niggas got names. And I'm just like the next level of like, in the industry, like fucking the NBA. I went to the NBA and now I'm back playing with the Rucker niggas like for promo, like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what you could say is the thing. Not us going back to the street and playing with nobodies. Like just you don't see Kevin Durant just going to the neighborhood high school and just shooting with them.
Yo, Cat, I want to personally
man.
thank you because you just made me decide on something.
Stop it.
And I get it. It's all right there. It's the same thing that we've been fighting for this whole time. And that's why it is what it is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying. Yo, Dope episode. Cass, is always a pleasure. Reed, I definitely got to get another episode to
Nah, you
break
can't
down
just
the
say
whole
he
bio.
know what you saying. We got, well, do the people know what you're saying? Nobody don't know what you're talking about.
They gonna find out. They gonna find out. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Next
You gonna find
episode,
out.
bro.
It might fuck around
It's
being
over.
attached
We're gonna end
to
this
this episode, but yeah, I get it. So
That's
just,
that brotherhood
just,
shit,
just
man.
keep out. There ain't no brotherhood.
That's that brotherhood shit they
I'm
doing,
not
bro.
the brotherhood.
You
I'm
know
not
what
the
I'm saying.
brotherhood.
We in the brotherhood, you know. Look, man, don't put me in that shit. I don't know what they saying. I don't know. We can end the show.
But you starting your own brotherhood.
Nah. I don't got no brotherhood.
chill.
Man.
This is
This ain't no. None of this
kinda
shit.
like this
None of
other
this
brother.
shit is a secret.
Right.
There ain't no secret society. All this shit is out
Ain't
in
no
the
hotels,
open.
ain't no ecstasy.
Nah, all this shit is out in the open, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no funny shit going around in here, man. It's a straight business, man. We living it up like bosses. Ain't no secret society.
my
Ain't
man-
no funny organizations. Ain't no fucking. Ain't nobody helping each other write raps in here, man. We just busting it up, zoning, talking business, and having fun, man.
Can we expect like a Cassidy project with battle rappers on it?
For sure. We doing the compilation. We gonna start tomorrow. Or no, the 8th. We gonna start
I
making
need
the
the
music
first
on the
verse
8th.
on the project.
All first verse.
First verse on the project.
Hold on,
We
let me
gonna
get it.
definitely do that. You know that's already needed. Everybody already together, so we gonna put it together. That's,
on it.
I told you. You said what is we doing? I just told you the first thing is the tournament, but we doing a lot of other shit too, man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
You can't knock the fact that this guy does bring the energy. Period.
No bullshit.
Reed, salute.
Salute.
Definitely got to get an episode.
We gonna link.
Break down everything.
For sure.
Drect, you with me tomorrow?
Let's do it. Fuck it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All
right.
Day, what's up with your man?
Who?
You know who. What's up with that guy? Where you at, bro?
Oh, man.
I ain't seen him in a long time.
Nah, going to the Rucker is like what Daylyt about to do at your tournament.
Right.
Right.
You gonna pay me now or what?
Cash that.
Be careful. You might not be the guy. You might not be the guy.
Yo,
But
can I say this real quick?
Yeah.
Nah, but
what
her
we
shit
talking
though,
about
her shit we was doing trophy. I just was in Colombia. And you know what I'm saying? We was on the corner busting it up with niggas on some her shit. Yeah, we was doing that, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, so.
So it
We
came back
still be-
around.
we
You
still
see
be
what I'm saying?
tapping
It
in with
came
that.
back around. Did you go to Choco?
Choco?
Yeah.
What is that?
That's an area in Colombia that is predominantly black.
Nah, I was in Cali.
Dolly.
Cali, yeah.
What you about to say? This? I mean,
You know what I was about to say.
what?
Remember what we was talking about earlier? Before we started filming?
What? Run it back.
Yo, so this nigga, just to get this story off, that everybody can see it. This nigga, he done did a lot of antics in his career, right?
Right.
One of his first antics was.
Oh yeah, you stood up direct. What happened with
Yeah,
that,
man.
I didn't
What
stand this nigga up.
Yo, can I, hold on, before you do that, let
You
me
gonna tell
get
your little
a
cheating
background.
side and I'm
Because he
gonna
got
tell
the
mine.
bars ready to go right now.
They
You gonna
already
tell your little
online.
cheating side and I'm gonna tell mine.
Y'all was
Go ahead.
supposed to battle?
Listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Well, go ahead.
So
go
for
ahead.
niggas that don't know, before grind time and all this other shit, like, I was a battler. My dream was to be doing what y'all niggas is doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I was just put in a position where I was networking and putting shit together, and I was like, fuck it. But I felt like I get all these battle niggas in a room, and I gotta prove like I'm here for a reason.
I can hang with y'all.
I can hang, right?
Right.
So niggas is doing Battle of the Bay. We set it up. This the same event. No, that wasn't the same event Arsenal Battle conceded. That was the one before that, huh?
Yeah.
And niggas is like, give me Daylyt. But he don't realize at the time, and to even bring it back further, Daylyt, from me being a scout, I seen all the Crack City DVDs. I know who's in Crack City.
Right.
I know who's dope.
Right.
AV. Yo, I did my mixtape in 2 days. I know you remember that shit.
Yeah, all right.
And when Lush was like, yo, we need somebody for Locksmith, it was like,
Active or Daylyt. You know what I'm saying? And then we got in contact with Daylyt, Captain America. It goes down to history, right?
Right.
So my whole thing was like, I felt like this will put, like niggas be trying to play Daylyt because they don't understand who he is right now, right? And I'm like, Grind Time got a lot of joke rappers, but I'm a nigga who do both. Like,
right.
And there's gonna be eyes on it because it's me, and at the time he was still coming up, right?
Right.
So I'm like, let's do it. We set it up. Extra, I gotta prove to niggas that this nigga don't show up. What happened? I took the train. A lion got on the train tracks. It got derailed. the classic
Now this is
Daylyt
really the story?
Yes.
It's a real story, legit
Yes,
story.
yes.
You said a
And niggas is
lion
like,
got
but this
on
is
the
the
train
first
track.
time
Y'all might as
niggas
well
ever
battle
heard
right
it.
now, man. One rounder, man. I got $1,000 on D-Rack. Let's get it.
Oh man,
It might
But
not
the
be the
crazy,
time
but the
right
crazy
now.
thing is though, so we get to the event. Avocado like, yo, you want to spit this shit to the camera anyway? I spit it. It's up there. It got a decent amount of views.
Oh, you spit your rounds already?
Yeah, on the camera.
I never understood
For real?
that, but go ahead.
I was like, I ain't never gonna battle again. Nigga, like I gotta.
You still remember him?
Hell yeah. them
No,
last
hold on.
motherfuckers, he
You gotta
ever
at least
broke.
stand there, bro, and just let him get him off, son.
Nah, it's over.
Stand and just
Nah,
let him
he
get him
knows
off.
him, yeah.
He knows him though.
Yeah, all right, so
He
let
knows-
me
he
tell-
knows him, though.
Let me tell, because
Nah, he right there
he
across
hides the
from you,
story.
man.
No, he do know.
He
When you
hides
said
the
it in the
story to
camera
paint it-
before,
to paint it so
he
it
wasn't
don't
right
sound
there.
bad.
Like, you
so
know,
I'm gonna
right
break
there,
it
you
down.
can say it like-
how it really went.
Get that shit off. It's going down to history,
I was
man.
done with battling because I'm like, the Grind Time shit was up, and you know, like I know, I'm gonna say it just like
Yo,
this.
this the
Grind
first
Time was
battle
for
you
what
gonna
we
have on your
consider the
show.
cornballs. Just put it out there.
That's
how
hard.
we as street niggas looked at Grind Time.
Right.
Till this day, they still look at
Nah,
Grind
but
Time like
can
that.
I say something about that?
Oh, wait, you had your turn.
All right, go ahead, man.
All right, so me and AV was in the room. I got the call. Yo, you want to battle on Grind Time? I'm like, who? They like, this a list of people you could battle. These are the closest people to street style battle rappers. They played Passwords and Locksmith. That was the battle that I saw, Passwords versus Locksmith. And I'm like, so AV, like, yo, Day, don't do that shit. I'm telling you, my nigga, it's a setup. Like, them niggas don't care about like the smack style rap. Like, they on some joke, goofball shit. Don't do it.
Right.
I'm like, AV, we battle rappers, my nigga. We can't just sit back and let battle rap go without us. Like, I gotta do this shit. I call Cassidy. I'm like, what you think? He like, don't do Grind Time, my nigga. Let's just all wait till Smack come back, but don't do no Grind Time. I'm like, nigga, fuck it, I'm out there.
He ain't even wait.
But he came after, remember, I took the sacrifice. He came after me. Pause. So,
But
wait,
All right,
you
go
had
ahead,
your
go
turn.
ahead, Go ahead.
I battled Locksmith.
Right.
You remember how they used to do the freeze frame and then your
Yeah.
height? Where
Yeah.
My shit said smack rapper.
You asked for that.
No, I didn't. I said, Lush said, what style do you have? I said, I like a smack style nigga. I know he was gonna put it as the
Smack rapper.
Smack rapper. All right.
Yo, nigga, I'm the one who put the shit on the screen.
I never.
They was like, he said put smack rapper as it, and I said, you sure? And
My
they
nigga, I
said, yes.
That's the
Alright.
style I rap in. I didn't say
Alright.
put that as my title.
Right.
Anywho, so boom. The battle drops. The battle drops.
That
The
shit
battle
sound
or the-
racist.
My nigga, the battle drops.
Right.
Said it
The
sound racist.
comments do not say
It's racist.
I lost. They say he fried this smack rapper. All the comments are saying that.
He fried the smack rapper.
All of them. Gun bars are whack. Smack rappers are horrible. That's all the comments. So I'm
Right.
like, that's true. Thank you. So I'm like, okay, I see what's going on there. This is a real beef between the geeks and the street niggas. Like, they really don't like this style of rap.
Right.
Yo, this a crazy face-off.
Yo, so boom. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, and by this time, I'm like, I kind of like the hate. I'm gonna do it again. I battle Passwords, the same thing, all the comments, smack rapper. And at this point, I'm like, this shit sounding real niggerish. Like, that sounds like nigger to me. Like, smack rapper, you
black
black
rapper.
you black. Smack rapper, like, that's what it sounded like to me.
Right.
So boom, I get the call, and they like, yo, you wanna battle the owner? You want me to battle the fucking owner of the Right, I'm like, and I thought about it, I'm like, all right, maybe if I beat the owner, like they'll respect me. Right? So I'm jotting, and then maybe like a week before the battle, the Cassidy called me. It was like, Day, you know you're cooked, right? Like you're cooked. Like this nigga's gonna cheat. He's the owner of the lead. He can do whatever he wants. And I said, you right. I'm cooked. The battle comes, nigga, I was like, I gotta come up with the wildest excuse ever. So there's a lot of truth. There's a lot of truth to this whole
lion
scenario.
got on the train track. And
But that's not what happened. But
that's what niggas told me.
But
Yo,
it
he
is
said
a lot,
there was
but
a
no,
lion.
it is a lot of truth to it. So I'm gonna tell you what how the story even came up. So
did you write?
Yeah, I did write for you, for sure, I wrote for you.
So what's the holdup? Nobody don't own this league.
I was gonna fire you, dude. I'm for sure I was gonna fire you.
Do right now.
But no, Pete.
So, but you seen what I spit? And
Yeah, I
like,
was still gonna.
No. Can I tell you this before you finish?
But you had some tricks up your sleeve.
How you know that?
Because you told me.
Oh, I told you what I was going to do.
Yeah, but I think somebody who you probably told somebody else, and it came back to me because Cassidy said you had.
Is that why you said you wasn't going to do it?
Cassidy said you had some shit up your sleeve.
Cassidy fucked me up. Yeah, I was going to take the camera from Avocado and spit this whole verse from.
My nigga,
the
Cassidy was like,
perspective
"You're
of the
dead." He
cameraman,
called
but
me.
actually take the camera from him and be filming this nigga while I was spitting it.
Cassidy called me, was like, "They're gonna do some shit. You're dead. Don't take the battle." So I'm not taking it. So anywho, at the moment, I was living in Palmdale, California.
Mm-hmm.
So the train station from LAX to Palmdale goes through the LA Zoo. And I'm telling you this, honest to God, there was no lion on the track, but we did stop by the zoo.
That's
No, it's just a stop. It ain't like the train broke down.
Right.
We just stopped.
And
by
you
the
just
zoo.
thought of it right
And I was
there.
like, oh, that's it.
That's
He
it.
was
A
lying.
lion
That's it.
got him.
He was lying.
But
and he
peep
was
the
on the
bar.
track.
Peep the bar.
Right.
This is how my mind think, and this is why I feel like I'm a genius writer. I told you a story about a train and a lion. I was lying about the train story the whole time.
Yeah, that's fire.
No, but what you want to know what's crazy though?
You said that's fire.
That was the
Did
whole
he get
setup.
back
like,
the deposit? That's the question.
It wasn't no deposit.
Wasn't no deposit.
It was for free.
Oh,
It
shit.
wasn't
But
deposits
that's-
back then.
It wasn't no, the word didn't even
Really?
exist.
I didn't get paid for it.
The word deposit didn't exist back then.
Yeah.
All right, so now
But
the
nah,
face
it would
off
have
over.
been. It would have been fire though. If
the left,
niggas
I got
know the
Drect.
way I rhyme and
On the
shit
right,
like that,
I got
it would have been fire.
Daylyt.
I said,
Let's get it.
one of that's, you know,
Yo, what's your craziest battle rap story? Craziest story ever? Like either being at an event or somebody seeing you, somebody bringing something up. Like, I know you got a million of them.
damn.
I was gonna bring Lynn Whitfield to a battle. You know who Lynn Whitfield is?
No. Just fucked up your story completely.
Yeah.
Y'all know who Lynn Whitfield
No.
is?
Niggas gonna make me Google
Thin
this
line
nigga.
between love and hate. Y'all know who that is?
The
Is
crazy
it,
one.
which character?
The crazy woman.
Oh, word!
Yeah.
Let's go bring Shorty to battle.
Crazy one.
My craziest battle
That was
rap
his
story.
crazy story?
Nah, but it would have been ill.
Okay.
That was dope to me as a nigga who grew up watching that movie and shit
But it's
like
not
that.
a
I was
story.
like,
It's something that could have happened.
like that shit that happened at a battle or some shit that I seen.
Yeah.
Behind.
Facts.
I'll come back to it.
Reed, you got a story?
Shit. Let me see.
Let me see.
We got too much shit. My shit be like a blur,
What's
bro.
some Fight Club shit and the niggas ain't know happen.
Fight Club shit. Yeah, whatever happened to International P and them niggas?
He's still around.
Still around. He sell international snacks now.
Yeah, facts.
So he just
Facts. No, he really
he
got a
just sitting
store
on-
with like shit from around the world.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. But he not gonna drop the footage that he got.
International snacks.
That's crazy.
Fact.
He's
Nigga,
sitting
you
on
get
a
some
lot
chips
of
from,
battles.
like,
I used
Saudi
to-
Arabia from
I used to
his
go
house.
back and forth up New York when I was a puppy. Before all that smack shit.
Right.
And
Fight Club was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I got like probably about 3-4 battles.
Who's somebody you battled that we don't know you battled up there?
I remember a kid named Axe from the Bronx.
Axel.
Axel?
With the $150 Puerto
Yeah,
Rican kid.
Axel.
That's my guy.
Yeah. He's
He
fire.
was the champion for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my man.
Steve Rifkin signed him not too long ago.
That's dope.
Or, shout out to Axe.
He's hard.
Yeah, and a few other guys that
was
I forget, but yeah,
That's the crazy story?
yeah.
Wow. Wow, thanks, Reed. Thanks, I appreciate you. Cass.
I don't really got
He
some.
probably done battled somebody that we ain't even know of.
These crazy stories be his face-offs. So the nigga got up and he went for his bag, right? Crazy story.
Got a lot of.
Yo, remember when you were saying you was at the label and you had bars for a lot of niggas, you was ready to battle anyone? It wasn't nobody that you kind of came at that responded and made you respect it? Like, oh, like, I didn't know you was one of them ones. I just heard the songs.
I beat
Nobody?
everybody.
Never.
Damn.
Cassidy energy is good for Cassidy, but not for everybody. I had Cassidy energy when I was young, and I feel like it cost me a record deal. Shout out to Bimmy Anthony. He met me battling dudes at a LL Cool J video shoot for Any Given Sunday. And he tapped me on the shoulder, but I was so like into my shit that I was like, yo, hold on, homie. You know what I mean? I'm in this. I'm killing everybody right now. It was me and a dude named Tiki Diamonds that we ended up being the last two going back and forth. And then Tiki pulled me to the side. He was like, yo, that was Bimmy Anthony. He had the A&R Def Jam. You need to go holler at him.
Right.
So I went, spoke to him, told me come down to the office. You know what I mean? Brought my demo or whatever. He gave me one of the best compliments in the world. Shout out to Bimmy. He was like, yo, this nigga remind me of Biggie, but he more lyrical. I was like, wow. He's like, yo, I'm gonna try to get you a situation. But first I'm working on Cool J joint, the GOAT project, right? So I'm coming up to the office, I'm ciphering with everybody. I ciphered with Lady Luck. I don't even know if she remember this shit. But I was always looking for people to battle. It was always rappers outside the building, battling them, going back to the hood, battling niggas in my lobby. And one day, I'm talking to Bimmy, he's like, yeah, we gotta finish up this project, it's a GOAT joint for Cool J. I was like, yo, let me get a verse on that, I ain't gonna kill him too bad. Bro, he gave me the speech after that. Like, whoa, youngster, you talking about a legend. Like, don't get beside yourself,
Never outshine the master type shit.
Never outshine the master, facts, facts, facts. So that energy is good, but it's not good in all situations. Because I was looking at it competitively, but some niggas take that as a disrespect. When you think about what happened with him in Cannabis saying, yo, that mic on your arm, let me bar that. And how he took that shit, I can only imagine.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that was a blessing for you. How could they have your best interest if they don't want you to outshine nobody and they want to stagnate you with somebody else? They were just going to use your energy to make somebody else better. So it actually was a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
There you go,
bro. Yo,
that's the energy you need,
Nigga, bro. Swear.
He was like, nah, nigga, my way is the right way, period.
That's a good point.
Nah, I feel you though.
I know that because
But at the same time, he got a relationship with homie. That's really why that went there.
That's crazy.
No stories?
For me, I think it was when I battled Calico. I think like earlier in my career, especially where we come from you are who you are. Like if I see you on stage, that's how you are in real life.
Right.
So prior to me battling Calico, I looked at him a specific way. Not saying that he not like that, but when we got off stage, Cal put me to the side and he was like, hey man, I don't really know about none of the gang banging shit. I'm just up here rapping. And I was like, what? Like this is pre-Antic Light, so I'm still like, what? So he's like, yo, you wanna go get something to eat? And I'm like, what are you talking about? So we get outside, bro, this is true story. We get outside, and you know Cal, he reckless.
Yeah.
This nigga's through the street swinging on poles like Willy Wonka and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's not the, like, not saying he not street like that, not taking it, but I'm like, my perception
He said like
was
Willy
fucked.
Wonka.
Right.
Bro,
That just hit me. He's swinging on poles like
My
Willy
nigga,
Wonka.
my nigga
Bro,
Cal was swinging on
I'm
poles,
over here
bro.
like
He's like, run, yo, like on some like nigga, like I could do whatever I want in the street, like just whatever. So remind you, this was pre-Antic Daylyt, so I'm still like these niggas trying to set me up or whatever. Like I didn't know. So nigga took me out to eat and shit. We ate tacos, and after all this is happening, we in there eating tacos, and like I look right behind me, and Maxine from The Living Single was like right behind me, just looking at me like. Cal was like, yo, what's up, Maxine? What up? You can ask Cal. You can call him right now. True story. You got it.
Maxine.
And that's it?
That's it.
That nigga ended like that. Yo, man, we out. Yo, hold on. Before we go. Goat Gang, CBD products. What's the website for this?
GoatGangCBD.com.
GoatGangCBD.com. And everything for the tournament is gonna be on what website?
WorldwideBattleWithRappers.com.
We can put that at the bottom of the screen. You got something coming up besides the tournament?
I'm doing a battle rap masterclass. Watch out for that. Me and my man Berkeley. He a data scientist. Somebody I look up to for years. That's been my man for a while. I got that dropping around the same time as everything else. And me and Penn got a lot of shit cooking up. Poison Penn, that's my nigga. That's like my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my man.
Best stop.
Karan Haran.
Oh, you ain't tell them about the you and disaster fight we about to set up?
Like I said, you gotta get a yes. You think he gonna say yes?
No.
You know he not gonna say yes.
I don't know.
That's
Bro,
your
don't got
man. You
disaster.
know.
What's disaster, man?
You know.
You
Talk
talk
to
to
him,
disaster,
son.
man.
Y'all still talk?
Every
Still your
blue
homie
moon.
and still your best friend?
Every blue moon.
Yeah.
I don't think niggas want to do that.
Yeah.
No more.
Who?
You still want to do that? Like it's a.
Yeah, man. To be honest, I just want to put this shit to rest, bro. That's it.
We growing
Yeah,
up,
that's
man.
the
We
only
all
way you can
growing
put it
up.
to
I'm
bed.
growing up, like, you know what I mean? We on
growing
phone
up.
talking about kids and shit like that. I just want
Growing
to put
up.
that shit to rest. That's it.
Respect it.
Celebrity boxing match, man.
And the 4-on-4.
Well, Trilla
4-on-4.
super bags.
Tag team wrestling match.
All right, yo.
All right. Reed,
Team wrestling.
it's in the car. It's on YouTube right now. Go check that shit out. That shit is fire. That shit is fire. And it starts off with, it's in the car. It's in the car. What you got coming?
Lot of shit, man. Music videos. Got a big battle coming up. Summer Madness.
Summer Madness?
Yeah.
Summer Madness coming.
And,
Can you say who?
Not just yet.
Not just yet.
But
Leave it in the
it's lit
comments
though.
who
It's
you think
locked
it
in
is.
though. It's lit.
Okay, dope.
Hollow said he want all the smoke, man. Y'all might got a rematch.
You said who?
Hollow.
Hollow? Say you want the smoke?
You back
Back
outside.
outside. He
He
want all
back
the
outside.
smoke.
I'm always gonna be big brother. He need to chill with
Y'all
that.
might got a rematch.
Always gonna be big brother, son. That's never gonna change. That ain't never gonna change.
Nah, y'all got a rematch, man. He said he outside.
Yeah.
He said he different right now.
He ain't outside for me.
He said the shit. He said he ready to get busy, man.
He's in the car. He's in the car.
Man was I.
Where was
Day,
I?
the sneakers.
You feel me? Hey, I
Sneakers.
got a lot of
Jones
things
flavor.
going on. Rock Deep Global, rockdeep.com. You can go cop the Daylyt official sneakers as you see them. Multiple colors. As you see, I'm rocking a room full of mirrors sweater. Follow a room full of mirrors, a room full of mirrors.
I like how it's backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards. Yeah,
That's
a room
fine.
full of mirrors. A lot of music on the way. Solo projects, pretty big features from bigger artists. Like I said, any nigga that feel froggy in any form of music industry, I got $1 million in cash. I dust your whole career. And that's cash. Like there ain't no PayPal cash. Yes, I do have it. I've sold thousands and thousands of shoes. But other than that, I got a lot coming up musically. Shouts out to my team, Nick Grant, Punch, Ichiban Don, Billy Marie, Lyric Michelle, Jerris Law, Early Riser, The Fame. Shouts out to my neighborhood, first and most foremost. Everybody that's cooking, man. Shouts out to everybody, especially just, I like the fact that Cass bringing the whole energy thing, because we in a space of just energy in general, like in the world, especially as black man and especially unifying as black man. So shouts out to that, man. We all growing up. So, a room full of mirrors, follow that.
We out.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard, making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your your baby mama thirst, you heard? Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard? Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm